What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. We back. Romans Revenge. Are you not entertained? Back for another live stream. We're gonna let everybody get on in here and shout out to all of the birthday people today. Happy birthday to all the Aquarians out there in the world today. Um, yeah, man, we got, we got. Are you kidding? Hey, I told you I was gonna put that pressure on them, y'all. Didn't I tell y'all I was gonna put that pressure? Didn't I tell y'all Great Mother was gonna put that pressure down? Now, see, this is and I'm gonna show y'all all the stuff that y'all missing, and I'm gonna show you all the stuff that you probably already gotten put together. But it's about to be a wonderful talk about the goings ons in the world today. Let me make sure, and we're gonna be going straight from the hip with it. We're going straight from the hip with it. You understand? And this is what we talk. This what we talking about today, right? This what we talking about today. We talking about the noise that she making. Is she making this noise for the new album that's coming up? Is she making this noise because this is real noise and it just so happened to be coming on during the time when the album coming up? Is it 50-50? Part theater and part actual real revenge going on. Because man, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you don't already know. But she has been making some noise on these. Didn't I just tell y'all the world is suffering from bitch ass nigga syndrome? Now, y'all, a lot of y'all might say that she's the wrong person to do it, but last time I checked, she's a female. A female reporting on bitch ass nigga activity will always be a female reporting on bitch ass nigga activity. You can never blame a female for why bitch ass niggas behaving like bitch ass niggas. But this is what this world tried to do today. This world tried to convince you. And he said, Nikki is the gossip queen. Well, females gossip. Females gossip. But the thing about it is, see, this is the one thing people hate about gossip, right? People hate about the truth of the gossip. See, it's not that people hate gossip. It's people hate the fact that, damn, certain parts of the truth got out during the gossip. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. You already know what the business is. Let's get the game popping. You dig? But the number one thing that we not realizing, is, wait a minute. Females gossip. Females gonna do what females gonna do. The thing is this. Why is you bitch ass niggas got something to gossip about? Why are the males and the men behaving in such a way that nigga can make a whole gossip blog, a gossip column about you niggas and the shit y'all niggas doing? And then the niggas that's acting like bitches, all they can do is sit around and talk about bitches. This is how you know they bitches, because real men ain't sitting around talking about what no pussy doing. Real men ain't sitting around talking about, oh, this bitch ain't this bitch ain't. Real men ain't doing it. Why? Because they too busy being men. A man is so busy being a man, he ain't got time to worry about what no females is doing. He ain't got time to worry about what no gay people is doing. He ain't got time to worry. The only time he got to worry about people, he worrying about what them human traffickers doing, the enemies of the great mother doing. He worrying about what the pedophiles, the rapists, the racists, the Satanists, the necrophiliacs. He worrying about what the swamp is doing because he's there to drain the swamp. But he's not worrying about who's talking about the drainage. He's not worrying about the onlookers who's watching the drainage. A man is not worrying about anything that's outside of his manhood going on. So y'all are confusing a lot. Oh, she's gossiping. That's what bitches do, nigga. Bitches gossip. Since the time again. And remember, it was at one point in time, gossip was considered the news. Oh, what was the news in time? The news was, oh, you heard Shirley and James got together. That was the news, not this man. What you think when you watch the news? What are you watching? You're watching gossip. When you watch the news, you're watching a multinational corporation structured and organized, filmed gossip to you, entertaining gossip. And they got professionals who read the teleprompter, the script. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, comment, follow, share, save, like. Make sure you support the Great Mother's mission. Whatever you do to support the Great Mother's mission, get yourself together. What's going on, man? What's going on? Everybody come on in. We about to break this shit down. I told you I'm gonna break it down. Hold on, man. Before I break it down, I told you I was gonna break it down though. I told y'all before. I told you, me and Dwayne been telling you, nigga, this is why the channel got deleted the first time. Because we was the ones that was doing the Democratic reign. We was the ones saying, no, 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 no. Jay-Z mess with them cheering. Hold on, let me find out if I can find my Jay-Z receipts. Cause I've been nigga, no, 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 no. We ain't about to just go on no Nicki word. Let me go in my Jay-Z receipts real quick. Hold on, I think I'm in the wrong area. But all right, let me go to my Jay-Z receipts real quick. Let me go to these Jay-Z receipts real quick and see if I can find my I got my Jay-Z receipts and I got my Gay-Z receipts. Hold on, man. Oh, I got a whole look at Jay-Z in trouble. Look, I did a whole live stream. Look, got a whole motherfucking live stream on this bitch ass nigga. Look, Beyonce and Jay-Z are baby killers. This is what Corey Holcomb said. This is what Corey Holcomb said. Beyonce and Jay-Z are baby killers. Jay-Z in trouble. Remember this, y'all. Look at this. Hold on. Let me turn it down. Let me. This was in 2024. Let me turn this off real quick so y'all can see that. Y'all see that on the screen? Look at the date, y'all. Look at the date on my Jay-Z footage, on my MP, on the footage that I had on Jay-Z, uh, in 2023. Corey Holcomb, look at 2020, in 2024, right? Jay-Z in trouble with the underground tunnels. Jay-Z, look at Jay-Z in trouble. Jay-Z in trouble. Jay-Z in trouble. Oh, I don't know if he really in trouble with with the white folks, but I do know he in trouble with the great mother. See, I ain't worrying about what white folks saying. I'm worrying about what the great mother is saying. See, because this the one thing y'all don't realize. Where it's too small. Oh, let me. Can I enlarge it? No, I can't enlarge. Let me turn it sideways. Boom, you can see it sideways now. Hold up. You can see it sideways. Boom. Look at the dates on that. I know y'all can see them now. December 13th. I know you can see it now. Boom. These are the dates. These are the dates right here. Okay? So these are the dates and times that nigga exposed. Nigga, I've been exposed, Jay-Z. Now, we're about to get into some new receipts, though. We're not about to get into the old receipts. We're about to get into the new receipt. What is the new receipt? In what world do we see? We're going to get into it first, and then we're going to talk about it. Boom. Nicki Minaj. Y'all can see that. I know that's bright as day. I know that's bright as day. See, y'all keep talking about what the Epstein file. I'm not talking about what no Epstein said. I'm talking about what Nicki Minaj said. Last time I checked, Nicki Minaj is with them. So all of a sudden, it's going down, and Nicki Minaj throwing him under the bus. What's going on? Hold on, my bad. Let me do my bad. What's going on, y'all? Thus thy needed the hit it the weedest. Let's go. Hold on. Yeah, we ain't smoking no blunts over here. We ain't smoking no blunts. Nah. That's like trying to talk to Jesus to get to God. It's been going down outside. It's been going down on the internet streets. I don't know what's been going on outside. It's been going down on the internet streets. I know it's been going on outside, but it's been going down on the internet streets. And an A-list celebrity. Nicki Minaj is an A-list celebrity. A A-list celebrity in real time defected from this side and went to that side, it appears to be. What did Nicki Minaj say, y'all? This is on her Twitter account. This is literally like probably less than a day ago. This is less than a day ago. Are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote Democrat, if you ever vote Democrat again, You're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times. Since I was trying to not say what I know, yet they continue to attempt the bullying. Also, I won't be releasing an album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you about all of the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard, the AKA the company Billboard. Oh, Billboard probably trafficking children and everything. The owner or the CEO of the Billboard. Come on, man. Now, why is Nicki Minaj? Come on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this here, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nicki Minaj post this. We ain't talking about no Epstein files. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Queen Nicki post this. Queen Nicki post this. Wait a minute. Now, I know we gonna say, wait a minute, Nicki did this, Nicki did that. Hey, wait a minute. That's a rooster that comes to crow for a later date. She's saying, uh, oh yeah, is that what she said that about, right? She said that thing, and she did this right here. She posted a picture when Jay-Z was 26, kicking it with 15-year-old Aaliyah, and then she posted a picture when Jay-Z was 27, kicking it with 16-year-old Beyonce. And we already know in the industry, we already know in the streets and everybody that followed Jay-Z, we already know Jay-Z was cracking on Foxy Brown when Foxy Brown was 14 and 15 years old as well, my nigga. Okay? So wait a minute. That's three motherfucking females that they don't have to say nothing. We know Beyonce don't gotta say nothing. Foxy Brown ain't gotta say nothing. And old girl, Aaliyah, she can't say nothing. And they don't gotta say nothing. Why? Because we, the public, know, especially those of us who were fans of Jay-Z when Jay-Z was in his prime. When Jay-Z was in his prime and Aaliyah was doing their thing, and all of these 90s, all of these 80s and 90s stars was doing their thing, we was the ones watching them. We was the one, and don't talk about the 90s went crazy. We was the ones watching them. For some reason, there are three females, right? There are three females. I've never been a 27, 28, 29 year old messing with any kind of teenager. I don't care if she was 19. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Why? Because your brain is not developed enough and you're gonna annoy me. That's why. That's why. It wasn't happening. Teenage anything. Teen anything. 18, 19, 18, if it got TEEN in it, leave it alone if you're a grown ass man, bro. Why? Because at the end of the day, you have to realize that for you're settling for the lesser mind. Now, if a 19, 20-year old is smarter than you and you're 28, 29, but she's smarter than you, you might want to, you might want to do that. But you better wait till she's out of her teens, bro. But remember, we was groomed into this. And now when it dawns on me, when they say you get married to the groom. And most of these marriages were grown ass men marrying little ass girls. R. Kelly married Aaliyah when she was, man, Aaliyah was, come on, bro. Stop acting like y'all don't know Aaliyah wasn't passed around, bro. Now that we're coming of age and now that we're knowing what these men, no, sorry. Now that we're knowing what these males, these bitch ass niggas was doing, we know Aaliyah was passed around. We know Beyonce was passed around. We know Foxy Brown and Lil Kim and all of them girls was passed around as teenagers, my nigga. And the men that were passing them around was 27, 28, 29, 30-year-old men passing around little teen singers, not even fully developed yet. Not even fully developed yet. Wait a minute. Check this out. But remember this. Remember this. Remember, I'm about to show you something. Hold on. Let me go. Let me go to my the rest of my files. Let me go to the rest of my files. Cause y'all don't got a long memory, but my memory long. See, my memory long. My memory is long. Y'all memory short. So now wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm just showing you how to put pieces of puzzle together. Don't trust what the words that they say. Trust the evidence, the evidentiary facts. Don't trust nothing they say. Don't trust Nicki Minaj. Don't trust what nobody says. Trust the receipts that add up to what they say. If what they say got receipts, then trust what they say, even if it's against them. Ready? Here we go. Here goes Jigga. Here goes Jigga kicking it with Weinstein. Here goes Jay-Z kicking it with Diddy. Here goes Jay-Z buddy in it with R. Kelly. Y'all don't find that weird? This nigga got we know for a fact he cracked 15-year-old, 14-year-old Foxy Brown, 15-year-old Aaliyah, and 16-year-old Beyonce. Now, add that dot to this dot. He's kicking it with he's kicking it with vile scum Harvey Weinstein. He's kicking it with vile scum P. Diddy, and he's interjoined at the hip with vile scum R. Kelly. And we know all three of these men are sexual perverts and have been charged, arrested, and jailed for sexual perversions. And now y'all wanna get rid of the cliche saying. Well, I'm from 1982, and the cliche saying is, birds of a feather flock together. This is why I move the way I move. This is why, shout out to Brazil. Shout out to everybody in America, North America, South America, Central America, the whole Americas, man. Man, put the Americas on the map, man. We always talking about this Africa bullshit. Nigga, put this American shit on the map. Put this Americas on the map right quick. Ain't no offense to nobody in no other countries. Let's put these Americas on the map. Shout out to Brazil, because last time I checked, Brazil is in America. You dig? Yeah. So let's add up these pieces, man. Because whether he's in the Epstein files or not, I don't care about the Epstein files. The queen said what she said, nigga. She said what she said. Why is she saying it now? You know why she's saying it now? Because there's a man in the Oval Office, not a pedophile. There's a man sitting in the Oval Office, and women can recognize when a man doing man shit, and guess what they doing, y'all? They choosing. She jumping ship. She said demon. She called them demon. Look, Nicki Minaj called them democrats. Nicki Minaj called them democrats. She was one of them. What happened? Oh, she's trying to get a green card. Oh, she's trying to stay. I don't think it's that. I think it go a little deeper, y'all. Let's look at the receipts. Let's look at the receipts and call Jesus on the main line. Jesus on the main line. Wait a minute. I'm going to find this one right here. Look at what Nikki posted on. Nikki. Everything I'm showing you was Nikki posted. Fuck what you talking about. This is what Nikki posted. Man, I'm believing Nikki. This is what Nikki posted. Nikki posted, WTF. Huh? Hashtag. Nikki called Jay-Z a child predator in the photo, and she made sure she posted on X. Why? Because that boy Elon the trillionaire owns X, so she could say what she want. And then she outed who? She outed a billionaire. Why? Because she already aligned with a bigger billionaire called Donald Trump. See, y'all got to understand, when you smell what the earth is cooking, fuck what the rock is cooking, nigga, what the earth is cooking. When the earth speaks, wait a minute, somebody has found some newfound kahunas. Because when a man does, guess what? I told y'all, in the behind the walls in the penitentiary, I'm institutionalized. Behind the walls in the penitentiary, pedophiles, rapists, any of those type of guys, they don't have no say-so behind the walls. Wait a minute. So Nicki Minaj, 14 hours ago, posted Jay-Z with a, man, look at Aaliyah, y'all. Aaliyah ain't even developed, bro. Aaliyah gotta be 14, 15 in this, ain't even developed. Kicking it at a grown man club, at a grown man party with grown ass men. With grown ass men. One of the niggas got pink on. With grown ass men. And Aaliyah is going through her slut me out brotherhood ritual. Let's call a spade a spade. But y'all don't want to call it that. Y'all don't want to say that the brotherhood be slutting out little girls. Y'all don't want to say that. Y'all don't want to say that the brotherhood be predatorizing and slutting out little girls because y'all are afraid of what the demons was going to do. Y'all was afraid of what the man. She looked like she 14, looked like she 13, looked like nigga, I done seen 12-year-olds built better than this. What are you talking about? Huh? Wait a minute, this Nicki Minaj posting it. 5.6 million views in 14 hours. I know it's gonna have way more views than that. I'm not talking about no motherfucking Epstein file. Y'all keep talking about the pedophile files. I'm not talking about the PDF file. I'm talking about what the black woman said, oh bitch ass nigga. I'm talking about what the black woman said. Sure, she might have this going on. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into all her dirt and all that too. And I'm gonna show you the perspective. Wait a minute. I'm not done. This is all Nicki Minaj posting. We about to go all Nicki Minaj. Look. Nicki Minaj posting. Boom. What she post, y'all? Look what Nicki said. Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take the B words from other countries and do the mutilate word and kill word, them as a form of blood sacrifice to their God. Who is their God? Saturn. Who is her God? Saturn too. I'm about to get in. We about to show you. Are you about to see? Are you not entertained? You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. Jigga what? Jigga who? Jigga huh? Jigga what? Jigga who? She said the jig is up. Nicki Minaj going off right now. She got the gold card. She got the gold trump card. Oh shit. Lil Wayne. Remember, Wayne stands for waning moon. Wayne moon. Remember, Lil Wayne gave Nicki Minaj Roman, aka Roman Polanski, aka Roman Italy, the plug to the mob. Because Nicki, before this, Nicki was kicking it with the people from that country with the blue flag. Ooh, my goodness. The blue flag, excuse my dyslexia, but great mother, the blue flag with that star on it, that star in the middle, and a name, and it start with an I. She was kicking it with them. But she see how they remember. It's two sides of evil, y'all. Remember, it's two sides of evil. It's the red blood reptile evils, and the blue blood reptile evils under the draconic law. Okay, Nicki Minaj is getting in where she can fit it. She see it's over with for the blue bloods. Why? Because the people are tired of the blue bloods. And she can see, oh shucks, the people ain't about to be voting for the blue bloods in a minute. As a matter of fact, she can see, oh shoot, the red bloods about to take over the whole thing, and the blue bloods they can't do nothing to get it back. And they're gonna do everything to try to get it back and embarrass themselves. And I will not be a part of this. I worked too hard for my hundreds of millions of dollars. I've done too many rituals to Saturn. I've done too many. I've sacrificed too much to let you blue bloods take me down. No, I'm going on the side where the winning team, and I'm going on the winning team, and the winning team are the red bloods. The red bloods are winning now, and you know how they got them players. You know how they got those fans. I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. That's what that is right there, right? And she sees that the red bloods are winning. And she sees that, wait a minute, shucky ducky quack quack, let me get in where I fit in. I seen that my boss, that little nigga from New Orleans, my boss, that little nigga from New Orleans, I seen my boss get in where he fit in way, and he said them hoes love him like Satan. Wait a minute, and she had seen that, and she said, let me get in while they're getting good. Can you holler at him for me? Can you holler at him for me if I turn coat? Can you holler at him for me if I turn coat? Which is because all Trump doing, all the red bloods is doing, is exterminating the blue bloods. That's all you're witnessing right now. You're witnessing red blood reptiles exterminate blue blood reptile regime. That's what you are saying. Yes, the real tweet. Go to her page. I follow her on Twitter X. Yes, verified. Twitter X. Millions of views. Millions and millions. Look at that. Millions of views. Millions of views, man. Millions of views. Go look at everybody. She's going off on her Twitter, y'all. See, y'all don't be on Twitter no more. I still remember when Twitter was the shit. That's where all the news at. The news is all on Twitter, okay? Because it's freedom of speech. That's why you think the news all on Twitter, because everybody can post whatever they want, freedom of speech. Elon Musk kept that alive. Shouts out to Elon Musk for keeping that freedom of speech alive. But y'all don't even get it twisted. Y'all don't remember? She turned coat in 2025 before before 2026, she turned coat, right? Uh, she turned coat, right? Look what she did. Nicki Minaj, y'all can go Google this, Carfax this, go look. Nicki Minaj threatened to involve the FBI and CIA in July 2025 after interpreting a comment made by a TDE affiliate podcaster, DJ Mac Wap, as a life-threatening statement amid her ongoing feud with singer SZA. See, she's smart. She knows she beefing, and she see her own blue bloods is about to exterminate her. Okay, you dig? It's about to exterminate it. Hey, Megas, and when is that? I don't know who you is, Lil Doo Doo. Go poo poo, Lil Doo Doo. You talking about the butcher shop? I don't know nothing about no sausage. I don't listen. Pause. I don't know nothing about no butcher shops. I don't know nothing about no management, butcher shop management courses. Look what this nigga. See, I'm trying to show you these niggas, these Democrat, these demons, these Democrats is weird, bro. Look, and the Republic Klan, but at least the Republic Klans is racist weird. We know what kind of weird the Republic Klans is. They just racist weird. Nah, the Democrats, they're pedophile weird. They're raper man weird. They're human trafficking weird. They're, necrophiliac type weird. They're Sabrina the Teenage Witch weird. They're on some hell Satan type shit. They on some other weird. So this man, this guy, this little dude, look at Lil Doo Doo. Lil, meaning he is of the lower, meaning he is of the lower realms, the lower vibration, as well as he came up under somebody that's bigger than him. Doo Doo, meaning he gave up his poo poo. Lil Doo gave up his poo-poo. Write that down, baby. 4649. Angel number 4649. Don't have me to go in there and say I'll do it in real time, but I ain't gonna show y'all the magic in real time. Y'all be, boom. This nigga named Lil Doo. Nigga talking about the sausage section. Wait a minute, you gotta get off the stream. You gotta get off the screen now, Lil Doo. I'm gonna let you ride with that. You say one more suspect thing, Lil Doo, and we're gonna kick your little poo-poo. We gonna don't let the good Lord hit you. Where the chakra doctor split you. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. So she's in too much beef. She in beef with Meg. She in beef with Cardi. She in beef with motherfucking Scissor. She in beef with Coy. She in beef with all the bitches. Remember all the bitches on the Demon Crash side. Now remember this here. Remember this here. Demon crap bitches love them some bitch ass niggas. Beta male ass niggas. That's demon crab bitches. Love them. Because they why? Because they can arm wrestle and subdue them niggas. So understand when you dealing with Republic Clan bitches, they like strong brute force men. Uh Nikki been tripping for like 5 years, been going at everybody. Bro, Nicki been going at everybody for years now, and she sees that everybody she's going against are the people on her own side. Why the fuck? And then she got wind. Ready? They threatened her life on live, and she knew what it meant. I knew what it meant. I did a live about it when it happened. Right? You ready? When so Mac Wop threatened her life on live, and while she was beefing with SZA, a male, a bitch ass nigga threatened her life while beefing with SZA. Minaj tagged both federal agencies and a U.S. Congresswoman in her social media posts. Both of these motherfuckers was Republicans. Keep in mind that. Keep in mind that. The feud, here go the situation. The situation began during social media dispute between Nicki Minaj and SZA, which involved comments about music features and past relationships. The comment Mac Wop, a DJ known for working with TDE artists, made a comment on a live stream telling Nicki Minaj, "Relax before you get put in a blender like your boy did." Now look, who is her boy? Drake. Oh, y'all ain't about to Drake me. Oh, y'all think y'all about to Drake me? Oh, y'all think y'all about to Drake me? The Queen? Bitch, I done sold more albums than Kendrick, you fat you wait a minute. She going off. She went off. I remember this, y'all. Now remember this, y'all. Minaj perceived the blender comment as a public threat and claimed to have notified the FBI and the CIA. She's on upper echelon beef. Her beef is above your pay grade. She beefing with Spotify. She beefing with Apple Music. She beefing with Billboard 100. She beefing with motherfucking Jay-Z. She beefing with Diddy. She beefing with Cardi. She beefing with motherfucking SZA. Beefing with Coyle Ray. Beefing not Coyle Ray. Sorry. Lotto. Beefing with Megan Thee Stallion. She beefing with like 10 motherfuckers. She beefing with like 10. She had to jump ship. Why? Because her own ship was gonna unalive her, y'all. Her own the Blue Bloods was going to unalive. Why? She got too much beef within the sect. So the sect was going to vote her off the island. She's seen it already. But guess who could use you on the island over here? Come over here, man. The Red Bloods could use you. Come on. You know, I mean, man, you know the Barbs don't. You know they got 100% Barbs. They don't care about no Donald Trump. They don't care about nobody else but Nicki. When you got a following like Nicki, you can lose 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30 million followers. But guess what? There's gonna be at least 1 million of them that go above and beyond the call of duty for you. Out of that, listen, let's say Nicki Minaj had 50 million followers and 45 million of them leave. She still got a strong core of 5 million followers that's going to go above and beyond the Call of Duty and be above. Don't even talk about those core Barbs, those core 150,000 people that completely does whatever Nicki says do. Don't talk about that. Look at you can hear the conversation now. Lil Wayne talking to Wooty Woo and them. Yeah, we could use her over here. Yeah, look, she got to say this. She got to say this. She got to represent this. She got to completely denounce. She got to completely denounce the Blue Bloods. If she completely denounced the Blue Bloods, we'll let her human puppet ass come over here. We'll let and look, and we're gonna give her this. We're gonna give her this. We're gonna give her this, and we're gonna give her this. Because think about it. Outside, all right. On the female side, it's what Oprah. I'm talking about black women. On the black women, powerful black women side. Who it is? Who it is? It's Oprah, Beyonce, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. And see, I be wanting to say Cardi, because Cardi is like kind of black and eyes, but I can't say Cardi because she's Hispanic. But hold on. Oh, and Candace, no. So Candace is the new black woman. She's the new black woman. She's talking about they all pedophiles. All these black women are coming out. Y'all not believing the black women though. You y'all criticizing, labeling, judging, and condemning the black women for what? Listen, right now, Nikki is in a position of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Nikki got too many enemies on her blue side. Why wouldn't she join the red and the red is exterminating blue? As soon as she joined the red, pop, Jay-Z got hit. Pop, Don Lemon got hit. Pop, who? Pusha T. Pop, who? Pop, 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 pop. She going in right now. She's having fun. You thought it was over? Bitch, check me out now. She's going crazy right now. And y'all don't see it. And it all started when they threatened her life in 2025. When the beef spilled over in 2025. Remember, Minaj perceived the blender comment as a public threat and claimed to have notified the FBI and CIA. She also publicly tagged Republican Anna Paulina Luna. She's a Republican from Florida, a Republican representative from Florida, and social media asking for help. She cried out and told, "Man, y'all help me. You see they threatening my life. You see they about to get me wet. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all everything, man. Man, just make sure me, my husband, my kids, my family, make sure we straight. Make sure we don't get killed. We just not trying to get unalive. I'm not trying to go see the Dark Lord yet. I Nikki trying to make sure she don't go have to see her maker yet. Cause she know the deal she signed. She know the deal she signed, bro. She know the deal she signed. You feel me? Hold on, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Hold up. She know the deal she signed, bro. So boom, Congresswoman involvement. Representative Luna responded to Minaj stating that she would forward the information to law enforcement and that threats of violence should be taken seriously. Luna also mentioned her concerns about unchecked corruption within certain aspects of the rap industry. That's when y'all missed it in 2025. This is shit that was already spilling over from 2025. I'll see it again. What she said, Luna also mentioned her concerns, and I quote, unchecked corruption within certain aspects of the rap industry. And Nicki is the one who about to snitch. Nicki been in the industry. How long has Nicki Minaj been in the industry? Decades. She knows where the bodies are buried at on the blue side. She's come literally. You're watching a blue side. Look at why you think she's so nervous. She's looking at all the motherfucking red blood reptiles that won't eat her alive, but they need her alive. She's surrounded by reptilians. Nigga, she think they at least since 2008. So it's about to be 20. It's almost 2028. She about to have like 28, 20. I mean, she about to have like 20 something years in the game. I think she been in it longer than that. That's when she got popping in 2008, like 2008, 2009. That's when she got popping. I think she been in the game longer than that. Her first mixtape was like in 2004, 2004, 3 or something like that. Yeah, but she early 2000s. So Nikki told the FBI and the CIA that these people was bullying the blue side was bullying her. She checked now you just witnessing the shit from 2025 spill over right now. Boom. You ready? Mac Wop's clarification. Oh man, the blender was a slang term. He said I wasn't shooting at her. That was just a slang term. Yeah, right. Just like pizza. Right. It's a slang term like hot dogs. It's a slang term like chicken wings. It's a slang term like cupcakes. It's a slang term like ice cream. Hmm. You put smoothies in the blender, huh? Uh, it's a slang term. That's what you're saying? Think about this. Slang term. A slang term is a gang term. Now look at so now we're witnessing Nicki Minaj go off, and Nicki Minaj is jumping ship, and this is her way of showing the other side that she's fully invested into her crossover. She's fully invested into her crossover. Man, the red side right now is exterminating the blue side systematically through using the blue side's own powerful defectors. She's actually smart because she's surrounded by a bunch of predators. These bitch ass niggas, these men are predators, y'all. These males are predators. I can call them men because real men don't prey on that. They can just grow a garden. A real man can just grow a garden, and it's a wrap. You see? So these females are surrounded by male predators, bro. And you got to understand that they're just getting in where they can fit in, bro. They're just getting in where they can fit in because this shit is at the end of the day, this shit is all about regime change. The blue blood has lost their handle on the influence of the society. And because that, the red bloods are now pouncing on the blue blood side. And Nikki was a big blue whale that just became a big old red fucking dot. Red dot. Dot on your chest, dot on murder move, dot on your chest, dot on your head, dot on your arm, dot on your leg, dot on your other leg, dot on your other nigga, Allah, nigga, dot. Going in. On leg, arm, head. She's shooting at all points right now. And this is you are witnessing what it's like for one of the listen. That's what Kanye did. Kanye been did it though. Why you think he been blackballed by the blue side of the industry? Kanye West has been blackballed by the blue side of the industry because the blue side of the industry is this pill, the blue pill keeps you asleep, red pill wakes you up. They're both, remember, they're both alligator. Remember, one side is the alligators, the other side is the crocodiles. They both alligator crocodiles, but at least the alligators will give you a chance to make it out the swamp before feeding time. The crocodiles, they're trying to make sure that you stay in the swamp so that they can eat you for feeding time. Different, it's two different bodies of water. She's talking crazy on the tweets, though. She doesn't care about saying too much. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's go. No, I'm just showing you how it's all one big show. You're watching a regime change. She's with Trump now. Look at it. Here you go. You ready? Look, I'm gonna show you how it's all the same side. Look, are you ready? As they do their ritual tonight, this is Nicki Minaj, y'all. As they do their ritual tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them. So now, see, y'all didn't get that. That was slang for when they do their ritual, Saturn is going to reveal himself to them. But y'all didn't get it. Why? Because y'all think God Almighty is Yahweh, but y'all don't know that Yahweh is the motherfucking devil, and y'all don't know the devil's name is actually really Set, but it grew into the name Saturn, and all of the other names are just derivatives of that. That's too above your pay grade. I'm about to lower it down. We're going to get back into the entertainment part. She said, God will not be mocked. She said the ritual that they're doing will backfire on them. God will not be mocked. Blessed is the almighty name of Jesus Christ. So they got two sides. They got the red buds who do evil in the name of Saturn and through the form and the representation of the Christian church and Jesus Christ and all that, Christianity, Judaism, and all that good stuff. And then you got the blue side who do all of the Saturn worship as Saturn in name, and they call him Satan, and they say, oh, look, the Dark Lord Satan. So one side is the Dark Lord, one side is the Dark Lord parading as the Light Lord. It's both the same Lord, though. It's both the same Lord. Okay? So understand that, and you'll understand what they're talking about. She said, blessed is the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Why would a devil worshiper? We know for sure Nikki is a god dag nabbit witch. We know that Nikki is a witch. We know that Nikki sold her soul to Saturn a long time ago. So why is she doing it now? Because she's switching side. She's switching side from one reptile regime to the next reptile regime. And the deal was, I'm going to out the people on our side so that y'all can do y'all thing and expose them. At least then, even if no arrest happened, you and I, the people, we know. Because a big top fish from the A-list side of the blue team just de facto and became a A-lister on the red team. No, I'm sorry, a B-lister. She just became a B-lister on the red team. But a big, because you got Candace, and you got Candace on the red team already, right? So one side hiding and the other side just going all out with it. Yes. And it's up to you. Understand that one side hides it, but no, remember, the other side, they not doing the horrible part of it. When you go on the red side, it's the red blood reptiles and all that type of stuff. Yeah, they might they might do this and that and the third, but they're not uh they're not harming the little people. Huh? Yeah, well, remember, Jay-Z messed with a lot of careers. She was just one of the few that was cunning enough to bide her time. She a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius could do that. But she bid her time and waited till the right time and pounced back on that bitch. She stayed in line, bid her time. Right? She remember because the blue side needed her too. She still was the top. She still is the top female black rapper artist. So the blue side needed her too. She does have a big following called the Barbs. Just like Beyonce got the Beehive, Nicki Minaj got the Barbs, Rihanna got her peoples. Yeah, Swift got her peoples. Come on, look at her. Let's count all the witches and how all the witches got their peoples and how all of these witches are aligned with bitch ass niggas who mess with children. The reason why Foxy Brown hasn't come out because Jay-Z been paid Foxy. Jay-Z probably still fucking Foxy to this day. Jay-Z probably got babies, secret babies by Foxy and everything. Foxy was one of the ones. Foxy was one of the ones that just she seen the benefit from it. Even though she was 14 or 15, she still seen the benefit of having a person like Jay-Z and having a grown-ass man in her life. She still seen the benefit of it, right? And Jay-Z probably paid her a grip, right? She said, so in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned and put to shame. Watch. And she put a magic emoji. Look, she put the magic. See, y'all don't understand. You see that at the end? She put the right here at the end, right here, boop. She put the magic emoji right here to let you know it's sorcery. You think he's still paying her? Man, I think that Foxy Ben took that money from Jay-Z and Ben because he turned her into Foxy Brown. She went 4 or 5 times platinum. He turned her into a millionaire. How he listen, the only way, the reason why Rihanna hasn't said nothing, the reason why Beyonce hasn't said nothing, the reason why all of these people haven't said nothing, because these guys pay them a shit ton of money, bro. Think about this. How much we about to go on? We about to hold on. We about to come back to that. We about to say how much you bitch ass niggas are spending on OnlyFans. Let's see. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. So let's see how much you bitch ass niggas are spending on OnlyFans. And then we will answer your question. Do I think he's still paying her? Ready? How much does OnlyFans make from their male audience payers per year? You ready? Let's see. Uh So $7.2 billion the platform makes per year, and of the $7.2 billion, 87% of the $7.2 billion are males. Right. So watch this here. Wait a minute. Watch this here. What's 87% of $7.2 billion? Let's go. Let's go, chat. Boom. Clean takeaway. $6.26 billion is spent every year. That was just spent. That was just 24. That's just 2025. $6.2 billion, $6.24 billion come from males' pockets. So these males are paying for these women. They're big tricks. They can't get women off of their manhood. The only other thing they can get women off of is, hey, at least I'm getting money out that bitch ass nigga. At least that nigga paying how he weigh. Yeah, because he's a bitch ass nigga. If he wasn't if he wasn't paying my rent, if he wasn't motherfucking supplying my lifestyle, I would have been ratted on him. I would have been snitched on him. But these niggas is paying for these bras. paying for these bras, making these bras their girls, and paying for their lifestyle like Cassie did Diddy. Stop playing. Stop playing. And these bras done sold out for the money, man. So don't stop playing. Wait a minute. Let's keep it going, man, because Nicki going off right now. Right? So that lets you know right there. Anytime a devil worshiper, anytime a rumored devil worshiper is saying in the mighty name of Jesus in all caps, that is her double speaking to Saturn. I'm moving on. That's too above y'all pay grade. I don't want to talk about it. Get the book. Go get the book. I speak about it in the book. Go get the book. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Cause you know they're gonna start doing the crazy stuff. Even the red blood don't let you talk about Saturn that much. So you gotta look at this here. 13 hours ago, Nicki Minaj. Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds just to sell 300 albums. So now she got loose skin and a flop album and a weird charge. Okay, Nick. Nicki going off. Sheesh. Nicki going off. She done joined. What's going on? Nicki going off, y'all. This was 13 hours ago. Nicki is going off on him right now. Wait. Look, she going in politically. 27 million views. That's why she's Nicki Minaj, because she could do a post and get 27 million people to watch it. You see the benefit of that? 27 million people? Okay, wait a minute. She says, what sensible, forward-thinking, cutting-edge leading nation is having a debate on whether or not there should be voter ID? Think about that. Why are we debating on people who should be able to vote that don't have an ID? Now, you don't got an ID, you shouldn't be able to vote. You don't have an ID, you shouldn't be able to vote, bro. So Nicki Minaj, I'm not fucking with no Epstein. Fuck the Epstein file. Let's go to the Nicki Minaj files. Okay? Hold on. They're actually fighting not to have people present present ID while voting for your leaders. Don't you get it? Do you get it now? Oh, wait a minute. We going in, man. We're diving down. We're taking the red pill tonight. We're taking the red pill tonight. Okay? Like, comment, share, save, follow, subscribe, notification bell, all the good stuff. Look at this here. Everyone knows Chrissy Teigen has had a she said Chrissy Teigen is a tranny. And look who's her mascot. Heidi Ho. Ha ha ha. Look who's her mascot. Chucky. Chucky is the mascot. Nicki just said Chrissy Teigen is a transgender. Nicki Minaj just said that Chrissy Teigen is a transgender on Twitter 13 hours ago. It is no longer a conspiracy theory. An A-list top dog. A-list, that's the equivalent of Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Beyonce, or anybody else coming out and saying, they sacrifice the children. That's the equivalent, y'all. If Nicki Minaj said it, I'm believing that. I'm believing that. I believe the red side. I believe the red side are the vampires on Twilight. They don't eat humans. They eat other shit. I'm telling you, the red bloods don't eat humans. They eat other shit. That's why they show you on Twilight. And on Twilight, it's remember when the vampires are the red. The vampires are the red bloods and the blue bloods. I can say red blood and blue blood. Can't you start saying the R word and all that shit? Shit start getting flat. But you can say the red blood and the blue blood. So listen, on the movie, they always show you in the vampire movies that there are these certain vampires that just that was able to keep their humanity and not eat on humans. Blade was one of them. He found a serum where he ain't got to drink human blood. Old girl, the girl from off of Underworld. You don't see her eating humans. You see her saving humans. She's an anomaly, right? On Twilight, you see Edward and them family on Twilight. They don't eat the humans. They was eating livestock and all of that good stuff, the blood of livestock and all of that good stuff. I'm not about to get into the tinfoil hat with this one right now, but there is a tinfoil hat level that it goes to, but y'all not ready for that. They're just penny pinching you and giving you the little tidbits to the yellow brick road. You got to travel down the road yourself. You got to travel down the rabbit hole yourself and really find out what they're doing. But this is the thing. Chucky is a redhead. Redhead is ginger. Ginger, the word ginger rearranged is the N-word. Understand. And listen, it's an N-word child showing you that, hey, look at the revenge. Look at the child emoji. I'm exposing y'all now, right? Boom. She probably was on the blue side and was like, man, fuck it. I just got to do what I got to do. But as soon as it's time for me to get around these motherfuckers, I'm going to get around these motherfuckers. But I'm going to still go to rituals and shit. Still got to drink some adrenal crop and shit, but I'm gonna get around these motherfuckers. They making a nigga do shit, huh? And boom, and she got the fuck as soon as she can. Oh, boom, boom, boom. And for multiple reasons. There was so many benefits of joining the blue blood. Sorry, it was so many benefits of Nicki Minaj joining the Red Bloods that she had no. It was just too. It was too good to be true. But trust me, she was with the blue bloods. Well, she came in with the blue bloods. She came in with the blue bloods. She was living it up with the blue bloods. The Red Bloods offer her a deal she couldn't refuse. She took the deal she couldn't refuse, and now we're witnessing that. But it started in 2025 when the Blue Bloods openly threatened to put her in a blender. Wait a minute. She said everyone knows Chrissy Teigen has a DIK. Everyone knows Chrissy Teigen is a god dag nabbit, he man, she man, whatever man, not a woman, not a woman. Why you think John Legend ain't got no kids for? Why you think John Legend ain't got no kids for that trick? Huh? Because these tricks really be Transformers, beta males in disguise. Ooh, Transformers. These motherfuckers be Transformers, robots in disguise. Decepticons. These motherfuckers is Decepticons. Nigga, you understand? But right now, the Autobots, the Optimus Prime motherfuckers is and in the movie Transformers, who went back to Cybertron to meet to meet the great mother to meet the great mother maker of the Transformers? Was it Optimus Prime or was it Megatron? Was it the Decepticons or the Autobots that made it back to the home planet and was able to talk to the source of all Transformers, and that's how shit went down? Okay, Optimus Prime. It's just Optimus Prime time right now. That's all, bro. It's just Optimus Prime time right now. That's all, bro. All y'all watching is some changing the regime. Listen, any Christian who votes Democrat again is a fool. They are showing people that it's okay to disrupt a church during worship. This is how they truly feel about you. She don't never go to church, y'all. What church she's talking about? The Church of Satan. The motherfucking blue bloods have fallen out of favor with the Church of Satan. And you're witnessing it firsthand. You're witnessing what you're witnessing right now. Remember, because information travels and it only gets worse. Even if they never get arrested, even if they never get prosecuted, guess what happens? The public information and the knowledge that comes out about it never leaves our consciousness, never leaves our psyche, and a whole bunch of us wakes up from it and stop following them. And that in itself puts a dent in what they're doing. Right? Hold on, man. Let me get all. That's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing an end of the Vatican. The Vatican is the biggest pedophile perpetrators on the face of the planet. We're witnessing that end. Hey, yes, the great grand holy mother is my drug. I am on drugs, and the great grand holy mother is my drug. She will forever be my drug, and let me stay high, nigga. She said, Christians, right? She said, this is how they truly feel about you. The veil is lifted. Why? Because she's an A-list celebrity telling y'all what they doing. The veil has been lifted. Y'all ain't got no, it is no longer a conspiracy theory now. Nicki Minaj said it out of her own mouth. It is no longer a theory anymore. For a top A-list black female has come out and said verbatim what we've been reading in the David Icke books, what we've been seeing, and what we've been talking about in the conspiracy theory community forever. We've been talking about it as a conspiracy. And guess what? Motherfucking Nicki Minaj herself, Queen, came out and confirmed everything that we had to say allegedly to. We ain't gotta say allegedly no more. We could take Queen's word for it now. Deja the poet, great to be back in the saddle. You already know what the business is. Why? Because the red bloods are in charge, and the red bloods don't mind if you expose pedophiles. The red bloods don't eat humans. The red bloods eat a different type of motherfucking drink a different type of blood. It's called animal blood. They show you that all the time on the vampire movies. Okay, boom. You ready? The veil is lifted. No morals, no integrity. It's not enough for them to have an opinion. They've escalated to physical intrusion of places of worship. The demons inside of them are so bothered all the time. Yeah, she's just talking about the blue bloods. She's not talking about when she say them, she's talking about the blue bloods. Okay, look at this is all on Nicki Minaj. This is all she posted this all in 24 hours. They're flying immigrants to vote because they reneged on all the promises they made to African Americans and can no longer get the African American vote by default. They're causing distractions in the streets to distract from the billions they stole from the taxpayers. Uh-oh. See, it's about that money, man. When she gotta get that money, man, and still insane. Gotta get the money, man. Ooh. Yeah, it's about that money. That's 4.8 million views. Wait a minute. Oh, she going in. She going in and she's confirming the rumor that that guy is really your son, Jay-Z. That guy, that guy that lost that issue with Jay-Z, talking about Jay-Z's son. Nah, look what Nicki Minaj said. Isn't it obvious with the Chucky doll? The Chucky doll. Isn't it obvious? See, they gotta tell us the truth. We're gonna get into the Illuminati rules in a minute. We gotta read it between the lines. They messing with these celebrities. Boom. Reading between the lines. She's just joined the Red Bloods. That's why she got the red hair, Chucky doll. Look at that red dot in the, what, look at that red dot on the back of Jay-Z's head. She just joined the Red Bloods. The red coats are coming. The red coats are coming. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. All right, she already spoke. We already saw that one. She called Jay-Z right here in this picture. See it at the top. Hashtag. She said that Jay-Z is a child predator. She just confirmed with who? Who? Jaguar right. So Jaguar was right all along. They gotta let y'all know what's going on. Jaguar right try to tell you. Black China's mom try to tell you. Kanye West try to tell you. Candace Owens is telling you. Uh, all of these. Trump, the president himself is telling you. Now Nicki Minaj herself is telling you. An actual a blue side turned red side is telling you. They're going crazy, y'all. This ain't what I signed up for. This ain't what I signed up for. Wait a minute. Y'all should have never threatened my life. When they threatened her life, when they threatened Nikki's life, that was a wrap. Not Nikki protected by the red blood. Right? Look at this. Maybe I should discuss the brainwashing techniques they use. She is confirming that the MK Ultra mind control programming is real. She just confirmed, Nicki Minaj just confirmed that the MK Ultra mind control programming is real with this tweet right here. Look at this tweet. Look what she say. Maybe I should discuss the brainwashing techniques that they use. Like she's not exercising one of those brainwashing techniques right now with the Chucky doll. Y'all sleep. But the red pill gonna wake y'all up. Red blood's gonna wake y'all up. Red blood's gonna make it. Red blood gonna make it so your ass gonna wake up and you gonna be able to see. They got two types. All reptiles ain't bad, right? And all reptiles ain't good. They got good reptile, they got bad reptile. Meaning, what's a good or a bad reptile? The red bloods, they really not eating no humans. The blue bloods, they eat humans as a rule of diet. It gotta be humans for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snack, and everything. It gotta be. It gotta be. Nicki Minaj. Imagine a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age, and how y'all would have had his head on a platter. The guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Next, I'll get on the owner of the Shade Room and more. Mm-mm-mm. When you threatened Nikki's life, she said, okay, I'm about to show you. I've been having, nigga, why you think why you think her and Lil Wayne still had a great relationship? Wait a minute. There's more she's posted. They sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about abuse that I suffered. They've been trying to stall all of my projects in hopes I lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all to leave me alone. Now y'all understand why you should have just sat there and taking your meds. I was letting y'all do what y'all was doing. Listen, I was turning a blind eye to all the shit y'all was doing. I didn't like it, but god dang it, I was making my money and I'm staying wooty woo and I'm blase blind and I'm the top. I'm the top female over here. So she couldn't hate it over there at the Blue Bloods because just through the record sales and all of the accolades and all of the things that she's been through, she is of the top female ilk over there in the Blue Blood side. But what happened is all of the people that started coming for her throne instead of trying to collaborate and show love to Nikki, they started coming for her throne, and that made her very defensive. And in making her very defensive, she got completely 100% crazy. Yeah, she went beefing with everybody. Nikki been beefing for the last 60 months. For the last 60 months, Nikki been beefing with everybody, bro. Especially Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and all the people from all of them motherfuckers. Def Jam, she come up under Universal and Cash Money. She ain't come up under Def Jam and Jay-Z and them. So even though she's from New York, it was the niggas from the South that put her on. The niggas from the South put her on. People in New York didn't put her on. The people in the South put her on. And so you already know one thing for certain and two things for sure. The South never gave a fuck about Jay-Z. When? In what world did we say, oh, we losing Jigga? We gave a fuck more about Tupac and Biggie than Jay-Z. In the South, at least from my perspective of living the street life. She said, I told y'all should have took y'all meds. They off their meds, y'all. They done went into a frenzy. They done went into a frenzy that they doing all they can to traffic and do more trafficking of the little people. Look at this here. Ooh, look at this here, y'all. This was Nikki posted, got 6.2 million views. Trevor, aka Trevor Noah, refuses to come out of the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly. Now, and she has Jay-Z and Beyonce, and she has Jay-Z kicking it with young girls on the post. Why? Because she's also trying to say that Jay-Z is a homosexual as well as Candace Owens already said that Jay-Z is a homosexual. Candace Owens already said that Obama is a homosexual. I know you don't want me saying I'm a Hebrew Israelite, Doc, but the Bible, man, the Hebrew, see, it's not that Deja the Poet. Deja the Poet, you're just stupid. Any black person who follows white thought forms are stupid. That's it. It has nothing to do with what the Bible said. If you are a BLK person and you follow a W or a YT God, you are insane. There is no way in the world that any BLK people supposed to be following any YT ideologies. If you are a BLK person, if you are a BLK person and you are following YT ideologies, you are in error, Deja the Poet, and it got nothing to do with that. First and foremost, who created the term Hebrew? Not black people. Not black people. Okay? Wait a minute. Yeah, then somebody said they got crackatosis. Yeah, y'all got crackatosis. So number one, nigga, Israel light. You ain't say Israel light. Light skin, the light skins of Israel. Who is Israel? Isis, Ra, and El, aka Saturn. Isis, Ra, and Saturn. That's why it's called reset. Ra and Set. Y'all ain't got it yet? Y'all ain't got it at the upper echelons that the good side and the bad side both play a chess game and they sit down and play chess with your destinies, with your lives? You don't get it yet? Deja the Poet? You so poetic, you can't see the divinity within, so much so. Look, this is how blind black people are. I don't care if you're a black woman. I don't care if you're a black male. If you are a BLK person and you follow a white T thought form, you are the devil unto yourself. Okay? You are the devil unto yourself. So, yeah, Deja the Poet. Now speak on that. No, the Bible, remember who plagiarized the Bible. She said the Bible said this would happen. No, remember, they plagiarized the Bible. The black woman said that this would happen. The Zodiac said that this would happen. The Bible is nothing but the Zodiac. Bring me my blacked out through white walls real quick, baby. The Bible is nothing but the Zoe. As a matter of fact, I don't need to black out the whitewash. I got it. I already got it in my files. We're gonna get into that. That's a whole nother thing. So the the Bible said that this would happen, but remember, all they're doing is using the Bible as a controlled opposition weapon. Ooh, the Bible said this, so let's get in front of it and start doing hoaxes of this. For instance, the Bible said that Jesus died on the cross. That's why every now and then, every so often, they got to always show you a black man dying in the news. You got to just do it. Why? To keep reiterating the Christian Hebrew Israelite programming. This is what it's saying. What is he brewing? He brewed a spell for your mind and made you think that you was the child when actually you're the parent. Who's the parent? Isis, Ra, El, Israel, the AKA the Kemet, AKA Atlantis. We're the parents. Who's the children? ISIS, look at Israel lights, the ites, the AKA the what? The children of the gods. The children of the gods are Caucasians. Understand that this. What do you think the Titans and the Olympians are all about? The Titans, look, the little gods are way smaller. The gods of Olympus are way smaller than their forefathers, who are giant Titans. Who are the Titans? The Titans were us, the parents, the black people, the one who gave birth to the little gods, or the demigods, or the godlikes, or the mankinds. And those godlikes put us in cages, just like they showed you, and they forced you into whitewashed, plagiarized versions of your black divinity. That's it. That's all they did. So you calling yourself a Hebrew Israelite automatically lets the power structure know that you are a slave. You are ignorant. You are stupid. Why? Because you are a black person that believe in white tea thought forms. Understand, every thought form that comes from the YT race is a lie. Why you think that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan call these people the devil? Y'all want me to prove to you? Y'all want me to? Do I need to prove to y'all that YT people are the devil? And I'm talking to YT people too. And y'all gonna and even a YT person that's listening to this, you're gonna be like, damn, that is right. You're like, damn, that is right. God doesn't see color. We are all his children. All right, here we go, David Neely. If God don't see color, then why your color get burned by God? If God don't see color, then why does God burn your people if you get into the sunshine too long? Because that's who God is. The sun, the Helios, that's who God is, right? If listen, there are trillions of creatures on the face of the planet Earth. Hundreds of billions, trillions of creatures on the face of the planet Earth. There is only one that gets burned by God. You think that's a coincidence? You think, why do they get burned? Because they are under judgment, because they are the children of who? Set. They are the children of Saturn. They are the children of Satan. And Satan is Cain, cursed, quarantined. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So when you're talking about these people who appear to be people, but they're not really people, they're puppets, hybrids, working for original bloods of the reptile family. Watch, the man and reptiles gonna pull up on me one day, and I ain't gonna be able to tell y'all nothing. Why? Because y'all don't know. It's just gonna be too scary. But I'm not afraid to see them shape shift in front of my face. 'Cause I know they got good and bad amongst them. They show you that in the movies. There are these good reptiles there's these reptiles versus reptiles, and one of the reptiles completely want humans to be subservient and food for the reptiles, and the other reptiles want humans to be flourish and grow and be humans and be a species. Um, but yeah, so wait a minute. So David Neely said, God doesn't see color. If God don't see color, then why do he burn white folks? If God don't see color and we're all his children, then why the hell he burn white folks and don't give y'all no melanin? Why he said, fuck it, I'm about to create this race of people who ain't got no melanin, and they're gonna get burned by the sun. And because they got no melanin, they are prone to all kind of diseases. And because they got no melanin, they are prone to all kind of spiritual attacks. And because they got no melanin, they're prone to all kind of depraved behavior. Because melanin is literally the morale from the sun. See, I will prove pray for you to see the light, brother. No, I've already seen the light. Her name is the great grand holy mother of all divine. The great grand holy mother of all divine. So when you analyze the children of Set, now you understand why everybody's so hell bent on the goat, the goat, the goat, the goat, the goat, Capricorn, and the baby, this little baby, that, the baby this, baby over here. Oh, babe. You don't understand? Y'all, Nicki Minaj just said, y'all still don't get it? Wait a minute. Let's go. What else Nicki said? Huh? Look what Nicki said. Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate them and kill them as form of a blood sacrifice to their god. They gotta let you know the real, bro. They're not from the Caucasus Mountains. They were banned to the Caucasus Mountains after the Moors or after the Moors abandoned ship and was tired of them. Or let me see. Thank guys, guys invented the wheel and the internet and calories and yes, Andy, you are absolutely correct. Thank God we invented. No, thank the great grand holy mother because we are the gods and we're waking up. The real guys, the real black guys, we're waking up in these fleshly little meat suits. So thank the gods, the Elohim, the elementary school, right? Thank the gods that we intervened and we invented the wheel and the internet. I don't know why he mean calories. I don't want to say calories, but he might have said something else. And ethics. Yeah, we invented all that. We invented all that. Yes, we invented all. Black people invented all that. You're welcome. You're welcome. You should be thanking us, Caucasian Jew. You should be thanking us, Caucasian Anglo-Saxon. You should be thanking your lucky stars that the great grand holy mother has given you a chance to make it right with us because y'all just children. Y'all ain't even been here for 10,000 years yet. You can't even be judged. You can't even be judged until a 13,000 year tenure upon the earth. You ain't even been here for 7,500 years yet. You ain't even been here for 7,500 years yet. So literally white people can't, the reason why white people got privilege, people, because white people are the children of the earth. Who's the earth? Black people. We're the earth. We're the nation of gods on earth. Go ask Lord Jamar, 5%er, nation of people. Keep on telling y'all the same shit. Why do it seem we are so much individualized than other races in good and bad ways? Because we're the gods. And everybody idolized the gods. Black people are the gods. This is why everybody idolizes us. You don't get that yet? You don't get that yet? And whatever white person that ties themselves to a god, they automatically see success and fortune. This is easy mathematics. Melanin beats no melanin all day, every day. Why? Because one day you're gonna have to go in the sun and go do something. Who's gonna be able to survive 24 hours of sunlight? Who's gonna be able to survive 40? Who can survive 48 hours of sunlight? Now you put a white person in the sunlight, that sun will literally murder them, kill them. So this is why. And y'all gotta understand that. You got to understand that the sun is slowly but surely, because of their ways, because they are the children of Set, is dwindling their population. What's Cap at precise? Everything he's saying is the real. You just a hater. For sure, for sure. For sure, Tanner LaFleur. Get on the ass. Get on the ass because they're going to hate on Chakra Dr. Talk. They're going to hate on Chakra Dr. Talk. We are lesser because we get sunburns. No, I never said you are lesser. See, and you understand? I said that you are the microcosmic representation of your creator. Who is your creator? The devil. Who is the devil? Set. Who? So you think when Set killed Osiris that Set was able to keep his blackness, his black godness? Or do you think when Set killed Osiris that he turned ashen white and they called it, and y'all call it now, and today y'all call it leprosy or the curse of Cain? Literally, albinism is the curse of Cain. The reason why, the reason why, so we're not calling you a lesser being. We're saying that we're saying that you are a childlike being. You're still discovering things about the earth that black people been discovered. You're still discovering ways to make electricity work. You're still discovering ways to make all of these things work. Black people invented every single thing. If you guys were equal, right, then there will be a whole plethora of inventions that white people made with no help. That's not the case. If you guys were the dominant species, white people will be able to create black people and birth black people, but they're not. But two black people can get together and birth a white person. You see the difference? God don't need creation. Creation always need God. Uh, and the word ask. Yeah, ask somebody. Yeah. Uh, did you invent? Did you invent calorie? Did you invent calories too? The great grand holy mother is the inventor of calories. But if you want to be technical, black people are the children of the sun, and the sun invented calories. What are calories? Energy that is burned. There's no greater burn than the sun burn. Oh, no pun intended. There's no greater burn than the sun burn, because when the sun burns, it burns what? Calories. Yikes. I didn't mean to say that. It just came out. What is your privilege? Your privilege is you get to walk around and act like you don't know what's going on. White people, this is what YT privilege, the definition of YT privilege is this. You get to walk around the earth acting like you don't know what's going on. You get to walk around the earth and be a baby. That's white privilege. YT people right now can go around the earth, and a white woman can right now and be like a baby and throw a temper tantrum. Ah, Karen, I don't like black people. Ah. And the whole world is going to say, calm down, Karen. It's going to be okay, baby. Take your meds. Are you okay? You sure? You need some counseling? You need some therapy? See? Privilege. Black people do the same thing. They're gonna say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Oh, get over it. Da-da-da-da. Why? Because we are the gods of the earth. We should not be complaining about what our children are doing if we the ones that misraised them. We didn't raise y'all right. We didn't raise y'all right. This is the karma for not raising y'all right. But we already faced that karma, and now we are waking up and we're becoming better parents now. We're becoming better parents now. But in order to become a better parent, we have to discipline our children. And before we can discipline our children, we have to get rid of the weak men in our species. And this is what you're witnessing. You're witnessing the getting rid of the weak men of the species. The weak men are being judged. Tonight, tonight is mental illness night on stream. That's what Jason Beatrice. This nigga got a name. His name Beatrice. Says it all right there. Beta male. They say hating. They stay hating when Doc on here. You already know. They stay hating when I love you. Love the hate though. It tells you that you're doing something. If nobody hating you, then you ain't really doing shit. Why? Because when you got motion and you doing shit, haters come from everywhere. And you don't show hate to hate. You love the hate. It's called kill them with kindness. Kill them. Key word, kill them with kindness. Kill everything with kindness, bro. Because at the end of the day, they hate to see you successful. They hate to see you happy. They hate to see you joyful. They hate to see you positive. They hate to see you healthy. They hate to see you free. They hate to see that you financially independent and you got your own bag. They hate to see that you don't got to get down and kiss the feet of white folk. They hate to see that you a black man, got his own motion. They hate to know that the fact that you could drop you anywhere on the face of the planet Earth and you going to steal their bitches just because you the god of the planet. They hate to see that. So show them more of it. Give them more of what they hate to see. Oh yeah, you hate to see me succeed? Let me succeed some more so I can see how the fucking veins popping out your fucking head, you fucking hater. Fucking right, man. The hate is the fuel to the fire. Learn how to transmute it into your good. There is only one God, and you will be before him on Judgment Day. Yay, David Neely, you want a cookie? Believe whatever you want to believe in. I choose to believe in the power of the great grand holy mother of all divine, the source of all gods and goddesses. Lack of neuromelanin, just whatever you want to call it. Melanin, lack of melanin. The more melanin you lack, the more animalistic you will be. The more melanin you possess, the more spiritualistic you will be, or the more spiritual you will be. And there are always exceptions to the rule. Don't quote it as a blanket statement. Love you, bro. Rock with you. Rock with you too, man. All day. You already know what the business is. Hold on. Where's the lab at? I don't know what you're talking about. Lab spelled backwards is bell. Ball. If you're my dad, that was a sunburn. Well, I look at it from this perspective. The sun burns in many ways. The sun burns in many ways, not just your physical skin, right? But this is how he shows you that I'm your dad. If they take me and you right now and drop us in a desert sun, and they're gonna get look, and they give you some water, and they give me some water. Number one, I'm not gonna need as much water than you because my body will literally lock in and hold all of the sun's rays and make me a more darker complected individual, which means my body processed the harmful rays of the sun and turned it into my good. While my body is doing this photosynthesis process, like my brother in the plant, like my brother in the tree, like my brother in the herb, your skin will literally be dying and peeling, and you will be burning. Literally, it will literally feel like you're cooking. It will literally feel like you're cooking. And if you put water on it, it will burn even more. You drink water, it will burn even more. That don't show you that don't show you through simple genetics. That's just the simple genetics of who the sun favors, because the sun is God. The sun is God. I don't know why y'all think the sun in the sky is not conscious. I don't know why you don't think the sun in the sky can't think, can't talk, can't speak, and it provides your whole reality. That's crazy. That's crazy. The shit, I'm shook. You should maybe be a Buddhist. Only positive energy. Nah, man. Nah, man. Fuck a Buddhist. Fuck a Buddhist. Buddhists sound like booty. Nah, fuck a Buddhist. I'm not a Buddhist. I don't want to be no Buddhist. Fuck a Buddhist. Why? Because they don't acknowledge the powers of the great grand holy mother of all divine. It's great grand holy mother or nothing. That's what it is with me. Let me take you for fish and chips, and I don't eat fish, and I don't eat fish, and I don't eat chips. I don't eat. We can go for a drink. I would love to come to the UK and sip some tea with you. I would love to come to the UK and sip some tea and crumpets. Fuck fish and chips. Give me tea and crumpets. I'm like the Queen of England in this bitch. I'm like King in England in this bitch. Queen of England in this bitch. Give me some motherfucking tea and crumpets. Yeah. Go on a fast, brother. Fuck the fish. Fuck the chips. Get you some tea. Get you some crumpets. And call it a wrap. Call it a wrap. You know? But wait, let's see what Nikki been going off. Nikki reposted. Nikki reposted this Republican guy's thing, right? Remember, TMZ founder Harvey Levin is named in the Epstein files, described as a good friend who could help run a global PR effort to defend convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein and smear his victims and accusers. Yet TMZ has stayed eerily silent on the entire document dump. Y'all never wondered that? Why TMZ ain't never speak on the Epstein files? Why TMZ ain't say, oh Lord, Nicki Minaj is going crazy and says that Jay-Z is a pedophile? Why they ain't him say that? Why? Because she's a big dog. As soon as even if you try to do damage control on that, soon as you give it light, that's a wrap. You feel me? That's a wrap. Uh, she said, I'm going to think that, well, you want to get to the science of the answer? Well, I don't even know what answer. No, I don't even know what answer. What answer? My answer. Nobody asked me no question. Nobody answered me no question. What are you talking about? What answer? Oh, he was being serious with that when he said, you were being serious when you said, oh, if I'm your pappy. Oh, I can show you how I'm your pappy. Uh, the first man ever worshipped, the first male deity ever worshipped was a black male deity, and the first female deity ever worshipped were black female deities, and these black and female deities date back to hundreds of thousands of years. I can show you how I'm your father right here. You want to show? How old is the black race? How old is the white race? How old is the so-called black race? Let's go. He gonna search the web and bring back them Carfax. He gonna search the web and bring back them Carfax. All right. All living humans descend from ancestors. Ready? All living humans descend from ancestors in Africa. We've now found out that all humans actually descend from the ancestors in America, but that's a whole nother live stream. But let's just see how old he is. Ready? Fossils and genetic data indicate Homo sapiens appeared between 300,000 and 300 and between 300 to 200,000 years ago in Africa. Wait a minute. We're just gonna go with that. How old is the white race? So we 300, 200,000 years old. Boom. Genetic studies suggest that light skin pigmentation, similar to what we associate with as the white populations today, became common only within the last 8 to 20,000 years. And that's being heavily biased through the live chat GPT. If you do the carbon dating, the Caucasian rate 5,000 BC, 5,000 BC is when the Caucasian race appeared. So from 5,000, we're in 2,000. We're going to roughly say, I say 7,500 years. Yeah, I put the Buddhists down because I put Buddhists down. Show me the Buddhist religion that glorifies and sanctifies the Great Mother. I'll wait, Thomas. Thomas and Thompson, both of y'all, both of y'all, some Uncle Toms. So let's go. Let's go. I'll repeat it again. Let's go. I'll repeat it again. I'll repeat it again. Show me the Buddhist. Show me where the Buddhist, in the Buddhist religion, where it says, all praises be to the great mother of the earth. All praises be to Mother Earth, our source. Show me. If the Buddhists ain't saying that, fuck the Buddhists. See, we're Buddhists. The Buddhists are supposed to be saying this. We're Buddhists, and we get and we give all of and we make sure that we acknowledge the sacred feminine principle. We make sure that we acknowledge the source motherboard who made all of our Buddhism possible. Buddhists don't do that. That's why I don't fuck with Buddhists. Christians don't do that. That's why I don't fuck with the Christians. When I say the fuck with the Christians, meaning I don't fuck with the religion, not the people, but because the people are greater than the actual religions themselves. It is very simple to be happy, but it is very look. You see how he can't. You see how he can't say the real. They can speak on everything except the Great Mother. I'm the one that can speak on the Great Mother because that lady don't play about me. That lady might strike you where you stand if you start talking about the Great Mother because you ain't putting no work for her. I put in that work for the Great Grand Holy Mother, so I'm gonna stand on the Great Grand Holy Mother's throne, on the Great Grand Holy Mother's power, and I'm gonna say I'd rather beef with the Buddhists than beef with the universe. So yeah, I'll say fuck a Buddhist real quick. Why? Because y'all don't acknowledge the sacred feminine principle. I don't see y'all. All y'all niggas doing is sitting, going, y'all ain't doing no real motion on earth. Y'all ain't doing no real godlike feats on earth. Oh, I can levitate. Nigga, what did that do for the earth? Your levitation. I'm over here and I found peace and happiness within myself. What did that do for the earth? You found peace and happiness in a mountain where nobody will ever visit. You found peace and happiness, and the Buddhists, they're marching saying stop the violence. Don't they know karate? Don't they know karate? Why the Buddhists ain't get together and say, Nam Renge-kyo, we are about to change the earth with the powers of our chi that our master Buddha has given us, and boom, and change that bitch in front of our face. Why? Because they frauds. They frauds. That's why. That's why. Well, this is the same shit as Jesus coming out of the sky and rapture a nigga. See? So now, so back to this Roman's revenge. So she going in on everybody. She going in on everybody. Oh, true or false? Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was 15 and took her virginity. He was 23. When Jay-Z was dating, he was 24. So she was, and she wasn't 15, she was 14. Go back and listen to the archive. Well, the room, not the rumor mill, but the cloud that has been hanging. It's been a cloud over his head about how he fucked 14-year-old Foxy Brown. He the one that gave her the name Foxy Brown at 14 years old and turned her into a a rap goddess, if you will. Nicki Minaj posted that though. True or false? Look how they talk. We know she's of the gang. Look at her sorority pose. So we know she is we know she playing the game, right? Look what she said is there. Oh my goodness. She talking about how she got a gold Trump card for free of charge. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Dashe. We gonna get into that. Wait a minute. We ain't finished. We ain't finished yet. Hold on. Watch the smoke. Just showing you how it's all one big game. Now, you know the mayor of New York. There he is, right there, kicking it kicking it with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell and his mama and Bill Clinton and Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. So I'll repeat it again. The mayor of New York, or whatever he is, the mayor, senator, governor, whatever the fuck he just became of New York. He is in a picture. Did you see this picture? The mayor of the Mom Donnie, Mom Mommy, whatever his name is. He is sitting here as a child. We know that smile. See? They got they planned, they had planned on running this shit forever. Man, you see what's happening in New York right now? All because of mom dummy. Mum dummy, mum mummy, whatever the fuck his nickname is, man. But yeah, wait a minute. You ready? Here we go. Let's see if she was lying. Nicki Minaj says, anytime Cock Nations is in the news for something they don't want you to know, a few things will happen. Will Smith will appear. A famous person is announced dead. Their allies will begin to post and say nasty things about the queen. Lazy will pop up looking dumb. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm about to go. Let me go on my X account and see what I got saved. Cause I got some stuff saved on that X. Hold on. Hold on. Let me bookmark this shit. Wait a minute. Oh, here go Will Smith right here. Will Smith yesterday. Castanat sold his soul. This is Castanat selling his soul to Will, selling his soul to Will and Jaden Smith. He moved up in that fashion world, and now he's become a straight up. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me fix something. All right, boom. Boom. Here goes Castanat selling his soul, walking up the stairs, all red, which means what? He sold that hoe. He sold his soul. You know why he's saying? You know what? Can anybody tell me why he's going? Oh, you can anybody tell me why is Jaden doing that to Kashanat? That's probably what Kai was doing. That's probably how Kai was going when they was running in his backside. When they was running in Kai's poo shooter, he probably was going, ah. Wait a minute, wait. Another reason is because when you done sold your soul, it's like, oh man, you did it. Damn, you fell for the okie doke. Right? He's like, oh man, You see, it's crazy. It's crazy. So Nikki ain't lying. Nikki said every time they show their face, Nikki said every time they show their face, they gonna motherfucking have Jay-Z. They're gonna show you Will Smith will appear, the announcement of somebody famous dying, and their allies will begin to post nasty things about the Queen. Oh, he said, oh, they Kai friend now. Now remember, if y'all remember, Nicki Minaj was really the A-list celebrity that made Kai Cenat popping, that got Kai Cenat popping, right? Y'all don't remember that? Uh, Hold on, y'all. Sorry, this shit going crazy. Hold on. Y'all don't remember? Y'all don't remember that when Nicki Minaj made the appearance on Kai Cenat stream, that's when his shit really got filled with celebrity. After before Nicki Minaj, it wasn't no god dang nabbit, no Kim. Boy, after Nicki Minaj went on the stream, he got Kim Kardashian, he got The Rock. I mean, he got LeBron James. He got every after the Queen gave Kai Cenat the stamp. Kai Cenat was able to have every celebrity in his stream. He said, and Kai Cenat ain't sticking up for Nicki right now. Why? Because he don't want no smoke. He's just a little young kid. He don't want no smoke. We said, oh, but they Kai friend now. Ah, yeah, Nicki, you know you sold his booty. You know you sold that boot shooter, nigga. No nigga be selling that boot. Look, birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay. Here we go. Now, why would Donald J. Trump be pressed about the Grammy Awards? Because he knows that the reason why he knows that everybody you've never seen Trump at the Grammy Awards. Think about that. Trump been a billionaire for a long time. We done seen Mark Cuban. We done seen all kind of billionaires at the Grammy Awards to help, to mingle with the actors. We've never seen Trump at the Grammy Awards. Why? Maybe Nicki don't only know where the bodies is buried, but maybe Nicki also know the code to the doors to get to get inside the house. He wasn't at the island. This is true facts. Not only was Trump not at the island, but I'm gonna find the footage. Let me find the footage right now when Trump is snitching. What Jeffrey Epstein don't like Trump because Trump is a snitch. Hold on, man. Hold on. See, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. Hold on, y'all. There's a thing. Look at this shit. He never wanted black girls. Hold on, y'all. Look. This was 10 years ago. This was 10 years ago in 2015. Trump was publicly calling out Jeffrey Epstein's island along with Bill Clinton at least 10 years ago. The problem is Trump didn't realize at the time how many of his own close Confederates are also guilty or guilty by association. So here you go right here. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it? I don't think Trump was at the island. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think Trump is. Listen, I think they were trying to get him at the island so that they could have dirt on him. If Trump was at the island, they would have already had him filmed at the island, and they would have already aired that film for his presidency. This is how you know Trump is on the up and up. Real street niggas know real street shit. This is how you know Trump is on the up and up because his enemies don't have any kill shots of evidence. The only thing they can do is cry, bitch, moan, fuss, and complain. But we can see Joe Biden fondling a girl. We can see, we can see what his name is, Barack Obama. We can see Barack Obama kicking it on a boat with George Clooney molesting children. This is why Pharaoh got kicked off the internet. Pharaoh got kicked off the internet because he talked about the child trafficking. And he had joined the Republican side. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to him. Chris Tucker that went on the island. Now, remember, Donald Trump is a billionaire and Jeffrey Epstein was a billionaire. So, of course, billionaires communicate. I'm not saying that he didn't communicate with Epstein Island, but was Trump on it? Because if Trump was on the island, remember, Epstein's Island is the trap. When you go to Epstein Island, they invite you to Epstein Island so that they can record you doing these heinous acts. And once they got you recorded doing these heinous acts, they blackmail you to do and accomplish the things that they want you to do for their agenda. So Trump, even Elon Musk said it. They've been trying to get me to Epstein Island. I always refused. Why? Because he know that's the island where you go to. And when you go to that island, they're going to be doing heinous, vile, perverted things. And while they're doing these heinous, vile, perverted things, they're going to record you in secret, and they're going to Diddy party you. It's just a bigger Diddy party. It's just with Epstein. That's it. It's just a bigger Diddy party. I don't think Trump would. I don't think Trump with with the children stuff. I don't think Trump no. I don't think that's that, because they would have had it on him. He would have already not made it as president, and the blue side would have won, and that was a wrap. If the blue side had any damning evidence against Trump being a dirtball, they would have posted it, showed it to the world on CNN and everywhere. They would have made it a fucking mockery. They would have fucking destroyed him, bro. If Trump had real dirt in the closet that can lose the presidency, they would have aired it out already. He would have never made it to be president again. He would have never made it to be president. And Kamala be in office right now. Yeah, it's the white. It is the horrible. It is the white version of the Diddy party. Jeffrey Epstein, and that's look. And the reason why they had to fly him out to an island, because you don't want nobody having access to that type of heinous crime thing going on. You better get flued in and flued out, especially with all that stuff he was saying about Hillary. Right. They already done took his social media. They charged him with 34 felonies. They did everything that they could possibly do. How the hell you gonna charge him with 34 felonies and not charge him with child trafficking and Epstein? If Trump was tied to the Epstein, they would have prosecuted him when they tried to hit him with the 34 felonies, but they couldn't find nothing on him. So they tried to hit him with 34 felonies of bank fraud, some bullshit that niggas ain't worried about no way, because you a billionaire and we don't know how to trick the system at $1 billion level. Oh yeah, and they trying to lock Trump up. They trying to lock him up so bad. So if he was really a dirtball, if he really had dirt, they would have aired him out, bro. They would have did the media version of what happened to Charlie Kirk. That shit would have been over every algorithm, everywhere, every talk show, every Trump hater would literally be doing nothing but motherfucking live stream after live stream. I told you he was this, and da-da-da. Man, they would have crucified him if he had went to that island. But he already know that's a Mossad, that's a CIA Mossad blackmail trap. So guess who didn't go to the island? Elon Musk didn't go to the island. Trump didn't go to the island. What, Kanye didn't go to the island. How could you ever go on that island? Why the fuck did you go to that island? That's what Kanye West said, huh? Why the fuck did you go to that island? I would never go to that island. Yeah. Yeah, man. Motherfuckers is jumping ship right now. Yes, me and my parents were just having this conversation. Yes, if Trump was a bad guy, they would have already crucified him, and he'd be out of here. And Nicki Minaj and all them, we wouldn't even be going. We wouldn't even be having this live stream if Trump was a horrible guy. Uh, no, he's just doing man. He's just a man with man tactics, and they don't like that shit. So boom, here you go right here. Obama with George Clooney doing that, doing perverted things with an underage girl. Remember, Candace Owens said it best. Let's remind y'all, Candace Owens started this trend with these females finding out and airing out these beta males. Because all they're doing is airing out a bunch of beta males. That's all they're doing. Finally getting the snitch on a bunch of beta males. It says, yes, Candace Owens says, yes, we are ruled by satanic pedophiles who work for Israel. Everyone needs to digest this fact right now. Pray and prepare yourselves to continue this fight against those who are working to protect them in government. media, and church. This is the synagogue of Satan we are up against. That was February 1st, 953,000 views on February 1st. That was yesterday. I don't know how many views it got now. Yeah, that's the setup island. It was the setup island, Deja. Get them niggas at, come on, these Negroes, they so hell-bent to be down with the Blue Bloods. They were so hell-bent to be down with the Blue Bloods. They went their ass to that fucking island. Chris Tucker went to that island. Oprah went to the island. All the niggas went to the island. Yeah, Al Sharpton, all the motherfuckers went to, everybody who somebody went to the island. Jay-Z went to the island. Pusha T was at the island. Pharrell, you know, John Legend, you name them. Go look at the list of the people on there, man, at the island. Lil Wayne ain't never went to the island. Ooh, Nicki ain't never been to the island. Beyonce has been in the island multiple times. Wait a minute. Didn't Corey Holcomb call it Pedo Island? Didn't Corey Holcomb call it Beyonce and Jay-Z on Pedo Island? Wait a minute. Let me find Corey Holcomb saying that. Y'all know Beyonce and Jay-Z was on Pedo Island. Hold up. Let me go back, y'all. I could have swore Corey Holcomb said Beyonce and Jay-Z were sacrificing kids on Pedo Island. He been said that. Where's that? Oh, wait a minute. We about to play these old. Oh. Cat Williams said it best, though. Cat Williams said it best. Hold on. We about to find that shit. Hold up, man. I'm about to find that. That nigga Corey Holcomb said, hold on. Oh, I know it's in my files. It's in my files. Here you go. Here go Corey Holcomb saying that, here you go, right here. Look, this was last year.
Black History Month. Everybody going to see Beyonce, but let me tell you something. I think it is highly offensive for people who are smart enough to really know what's happening. Look, y'all talk all that shit about R. Kelly. Beyonce was on that island where they was killing kids.
I'll repeat it again, man. Mm-hmm. Watch it. Read it and read. Hold up. Go look at it. It's Black History Month. I forgot, y'all. It's Black History Month, y'all. I forgot it's Black History Month. We about to go in. Hold on. Listen to Corey, man. Hold on. Let me brighten this shit up. Let me brighten the screen up, man. Hold on. Listen to Corey, man.
History Month. Everybody going to see Beyonce, but let me tell you something. I think it is highly offensive for people who are smart enough to really know what's happening. Look, y'all talk all that shit about R. Kelly. Beyonce was on that island where they was killing kids. Beyonce was on Pedo Island. Beyonce and the Campbell. Yeah. They say she was in there like, uh-oh. Right.
I hope I can go see her again.
She was singing to little kids. If you like it, put your mouth on it. This is what I'm saying. It's like you give her a pass. She can have a concert and everything after she's a known participant on Pedo Island. It's like people want to dismiss it. That's why you can't tell me nothing about what the media say about nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the media is going to make a bad guy out of whoever they want to be the bad guy.
Any questions?
Beyonce and Jay-Z are linked to Pedo Island. What?
Huh? Tell him, Corey.
You ain't got nothing to say, do you?
Ain't got nothing to say, huh?
But R. Kelly the bad guy.
Oh.
R. Kelly was just having sex with the shouties.
Oh, Oh my God! Wait a second.
Beyonce them was killing them after they had
Did
through.
not say
I'm saying.
That nigga said R. Kelly was just having sex with the shorties. Beyonce was killing him and eating him after they was through him. He called that boy Jay-Z the camel. That nigga Jay-Z dude look like a camel, bro. God damn, comedians, bro. But this is what I'm saying, though, bro. This was in 2023, 2024. Nigga, we in 2026. We in 2026, bro. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
You did, I know.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm saying, the man was just,
Marcus?
the man was just doing whatever he did.
Come on.
He gave him some money and they was able to go. Beyonce and Jay-Z was out there where they was sacrificing kids. What?
They were.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
Tell me where, wait.
What? What you gonna say? You about to drop something, yo?
Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Beyonce and Jay-Z was on the island where they was sacrificing kids, not Donald Trump. Y'all won't hate on Donald Trump, but Donald Trump wasn't at the island. As a matter of fact, y'all won't hate on motherfucking Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj wasn't at the island. Eminem was at the island. Jay-Z was at the island. Eminem and Jay-Z got songs together. Pusha T was at the island. But Pusha T was at the island, but his brother Malice wasn't at the island. Pharrell was at the island. Huh? Come on now. Tell me where I'm wrong. I believe what other celebrities say about other celebrities when they do it boldly, 100% true. I believe they do that. And I think that dude Anton Daniels was sent to handle Corey, and Corey handled him. And Corey handled him.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to let you do it, Mr.
Speaking of that, Corey got all of that nigga shit. Nigga, say I suck dick again, bitch ass nigga. That's what a real nigga's supposed to do. That's what a real nigga's supposed to do. He's supposed to get that nigga face and, nigga, say I suck dick. Say I'm dick sucking again, nigga. See, we right here, number air opportunity. I'm gonna punch the piss out. I'm gonna black your fucking eye. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. That's what Torrey Holcomb told him. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. Let me stand up and get up and come over here by this bitch ass nigga. Ain't nothing but air and opportunity, nigga. Another man gonna get in your shit and won't touch you. You see, if you say, oh, you're dick sucking black people right now. What? That nigga had to think about it. That nigga had a dick look on his face when he said it. Nigga went, what? Did this nigga just say I'm dick sucking black people? Oh, he had to think about what he was gonna do before he did it. He had to think about what he was gonna do before he did it, man. I'm about to, nigga, say that one more again. I'm gonna blame it on you being a square. I'm gonna blame it on you being a beta male. Nigga, say it again, nigga. You around a real man. I dare you to say it again, nigga. Let me come sit right here with this mic, nigga. That nigga Anton, like a bitch he is. He ain't say it again. I bet you Anton Daniels didn't say, yeah, you dick sucking black people right now, nigga. What is in his face, nigga? What? Nigga, what? He ain't say that. He backpedaled. Oh man, I'm not about to yeah, cause that's what beta males do, nigga. When a real nigga get in their face, nigga, they don't want to say that. Say that shit again. Say that shit again so that we can fight. Say that shit again so we can fight about it, and I fight good, swell, well, and great, bitch. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? And he came up on that bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Anton Daniels wasn't expecting that. He thought he was expecting one of these other old bitch ass niggas. Nah, man. If that nigga had enough balls to say that Jay-Z and Beyonce was on Pedal Island, he ain't scared to die. He ain't scared what the industry gonna do him. That's somebody that's not afraid. Hold on. He really didn't want no smoke. Corey was ready. He kept saying, we can go to the back. We ain't gotta do it on no carousel. A real nigga just won't throw them hands, bitch. Man, fuck this camera shit. Let's go to the back, bitch ass nigga, and punch it down. I'll punch nigga at 50 years old, I'll beat you the fuck up. Talking about associating me with any dick, bitch ass nigga. You better, bitch, pause. Kept saying, man, ready, let's go to the back. Hold on, Corey. Go ahead, Corey.
What everybody's up to.
No, I'm just saying this is what's out there by multiple people.
Multiple
they were part Look, it's a lot of motherfuckers out there who get that information about who was out there on that island. Somebody said his name Jacoby Williams. Send me $5 and say, D don't know shit, bro.
Oh, look. At least you got some money to spend to save.
What? But I'm saying, y'all go, all these dumb whores. Beyonce is known for stealing other people's music.
Or actually paying them and sampling, which thank you, by the way.
Wow, D, you trying to make it, you caking for it.
No, I actually got something.
But Jay-Z's too. That's a, damn, there's a couple of thieves.
Tina, thank you from this past weekend. So
who was Tina?
Tina Marie.
What about it?
She used one of the songs.
She used one of whose songs?
Covered. Tina's.
I don't understand. With D, you have to be clear. Who did what?
Beyonce used one of Tina's songs in Cuff It.
Did people get paid?
Yeah.
That's good. We are so glad that people got paid.
Yeah.
But there are people out here, and I saw the video where Beyonce.
Hold on, man. Oh, you won't come on. We gonna talk about some Jay-Z. Oh, let's go on these Jay-Z files. I've been having files on Jay-Z, nigga, way before Nicki came out said it, nigga. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me let's see what she got to say about Jay-Z. Hold on. Let's see what this. I'm on the cloud on it.
You want more? I'll give you more. By the way, before I forget, Jay-Z's Made in America Festival canceled for the second year in a row. The permanent A-list rapper thought there would be a fair chance.
You know why I'm playing her, right? Because she died about that. She exposed that, and after she exposed that, she did all she did was exposures on Jay-Z and Beyonce, and she exposed too much, unalived her.
He would be in jail by the time Labor Day rolled around, so canceled his festival. Why does Jay-Z allegedly think that there is a fair chance he will be in jail by the time Labor Day has rolled around? We will find out soon.
He'll probably be in jail before Labor Day weekend this year rolls around. Yes. Before Labor Day rolls around this year, Jay-Z will most likely be in jail. Hell yeah. Yeah. So wait a minute. Hold on. Look.
Because we are doing the Jay-Z Platinum Deep Dive next on the Patreon. And now, woo! But anyway, that's the latest. But also, and I cannot stress this enough, Beyonce is not her husband. And she was also allegedly heavily groomed by Jay-Z.
A whole bunch of grown-ass men grooming teenage girls. That's what when you look at Beyonce, you're looking at a groomed witch. The warlock Jay-Z groomed the witch Beyonce into who she is. That's why her mom and her daddy brought her to Jay-Z, because word was that he knows how to break up. He knows how to break a teenager. He did it for Rihanna. Remember, Jay-Z, Jaguar Wright said Jay-Z the one that gave Rihanna the herpes. And Rihanna gave the herpes to Chris Brown. That's why that bitch got beat up. Shout out to Chris Brown. You should have stomped that whole mud hole in that whole head for giving you herpes. Period. You don't like what I'm saying? Okay. So let's not get that twisted. So we got almost five underage girls five underage famous broads that he was linked to them when they were at their teenage years. Ready? Aaliyah, boom. She was 15, 16. Beyonce was 15, 16. Foxy Brown, 14. Foxy Brown, 14. I'm missing one more. Rihanna was 15. Rihanna was 15. And look at out of all of them, they're all doing nice big shit in the league. All of them became billionaires around the same time he became a billionaire. Wait a minute. I ain't done. Wait a minute.
Hey, do you all remember the artist M.I.A.? Foxy has recently come out in a video stating that Jay-Z allegedly wanted her to get plastic surgery in order to become a successful artist. When I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. Now, she says that there was a lot of pushback and she refused to do it, but it actually shadow banning her. Rock Nation, Jay-Z stopped all communication with her. She also said because she did not participate in these certain rituals that most of the celebs do, she was exiled by the music industry. Keep getting praised by this and that destroys me because that system which hates me, loves Satan. And they know the truth. Underneath, behind the scenes, they know the truth. It's not a joke. And no, I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself and swim in goop, in black goop, wear devil horns, sell a record. It's a bit difficult that when people make it, they all run and thank Beyonce.
Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. Foxy became deaf? For real? Foxy Brown deaf? I'm gonna have to check the Carfax on that one. That's crazy. Hold on. Well, let's get into these old Jay-Z files.
Breaking news, music mogul Sean Jay-Z Carter is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs. Jay-Z was added to an amended civil lawsuit against Combs that was filed today.
So he beat the Diddy. Remember, he beat the Diddy joint. They was trying to get him with the Diddy joint. He's accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. You don't see the pattern? All these other girls he had around in their teens, remember, if you go on the hub, on the P hub, or if you go in any category of corn, you will see there's a row of corn that says teen. There's a whole genre of row of corn that says teens. Y'all don't, come on, think about it. Think about it. Why would that even be a category? Why would that even be a category if these dudes, these beta males, weren't manipulating teens? Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Teen Wolf. What's the other one? They got another one, man. Go look at all of the different teen shows. Remember Clueless? Clueless was Stacey Dash, but Stacey Dash was 30 years old playing a 16-year-old, or 15, 16-year-old in that movie. Go look at Shakespeare and the Shakespearean plays. All of the boys played girls. Go dive down the rabbit hole of the president's wives, and you'll see that all of the president's wives are actually train stations. Or they had some type of, or they was associated with some type of train station type stuff. Hold on, man. Now remember, that was one charge that Jay-Z had beat with the Diddy files. They was trying to get him right then and there, but his money probably a little longer and game probably a little stronger. So wait a minute, it took somebody like Nicki to do that for y'all to take it seriously. Wait a minute.
I fed Jay-Z's public statement to ChatGPT. I gave it parameters and I gave it context.
Look at the public. That was his public statement that he made about the allegations of the 13-year-old girl. Hold on, let's go.
This is all alleged.
We rented this house and we were watching LeBron.
This is all alleged. See how you got to say that? See, I hate that. I hate the fact that you got to say this is all alleged. That's crazy.
It had been like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So there was no funny business going on, which I can respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking loud music and us dancing wild, like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy, or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, But the fact that these kids came around adult.
Bruh, we got to hold people accountable, man. Oh, all right, wait a minute. We want more evidence? Let's go. More evidence.
You know, since I'm the man of the hour, the man of the show, I want to ask LeBron, what does he mean by there's no party like a Diddy party? I truly want to know. And not only that, LeBron, how many Diddy parties have you actually been to? I'm really curious to know. And is that the reason you left social media? Because all the backlash you were getting for going to so many Diddy?
So wait a minute. How many people been to the Epstein party though? Wait a minute. Let me find some more. Hold on. Let me go.
Quincy gave me the address. Yes, baby.
Hold on. Here you go.
Nobody's talking about the fact that he is currently suing his first biological son to quiet him and put a gag order on him. Why would he be doing that? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Ramir's mother was a minor when she conceived Ramir with Mr. Carter, who was a grown adult. What kind of family man is that?
Now we know why he ducking that smoke with his son. Because you got a 16-year-old girl pregnant when you was 23 years old. He just like him. The R. Kelly, he's the R. Kelly. He like him young. He's R. Kelly. He like him young. Wowzers. Oh yeah, he said that too. He said, I haven't been to a pizza party in a while, in a tweet a while back. And bruh, he deleted it. Yes. And I got a picture, and I got a damning picture of, oh my God.
I didn't think that they would flip on him like that. And it's crazy. And then I'm like, yo, how does TikTok and all these people that, like they say, sound crazy, like Pat Williams is looking like, because not to say things are true, but he said things would be exposed. So he's really looking like a fortune teller. And you know, like Jaguar and all that, like, regardless.
Because he is a fortune teller. They gotta tell. Now let's go to the Illuminati rules real quick. Let me go to the Illuminati rules so y'all can understand what's really going on, y'all. Y'all gotta understand what's going on is theater and the script playing out at its finest. Illuminati. Illuminati rules. Here you go, right here, y'all.
One of the things that I learned from whistleblowers from the cabal itself is that they have to work within something they call the rules. And this is very, very important. So I really want to make sure that this gets into the film. The rules are a body of spiritual principles that they must follow in order to be allowed to exist. Now, what do I mean by allowed to exist? I mean that they are aware that there are benevolent forces that will prevent them from achieving their goals unless we give them permission. So why did they put this plan for 3 world wars on display in a book that's hanging there open behind glass in the British Museum Library of London? Because the rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny, we have consented to enslavement.
Any questions? Any questions? Okay. He's an Illuminati insider, part of the Brotherhood. They have to tell us what they're doing so that we can have the choice to either allow it to be or come together and just say no. They got to tell us the rules. So I'm showing you single-handedly, bro. I've been having these files. Wait a minute, man. This shit's looking, I'm looking like a cold, you talking about cat looking like a cold, I'm looking like a cold-blooded motherfucking prophet for real. Wait a minute. Remember, let's go up. Nicki Minaj, let me go. That's LeBron. Let me see what.
Y'all, Nikki has entered the chat room. and it's about Diddy and Jay-Z, and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So,
Shit is hitting the fan.
oh shit, let's go. This is 2024 shit. I received a call advising Tidal was sold and they made no money on the deal. So all they could offer me was $1 million. But wait, there's more. The lawyer advised that Desiree advised him that I had to sign the agreement in 24 hours if I wanted the 1 million or the offer was off the table. Listen to the end of fractions for what my response was. Uh Tonight and tomorrow night, Barb's, let's go. So look, Nicki on some cold-blooded money kick, bro. Nicki on some Title. Remember all them artists that had sold their catalog and signed their catalog to Title? And then what Jay-Z did? Jay-Z sold Title and said he ain't getting no money off it, jacked them out of all their catalogs. Boy, that nigga's a fucking cold-blooded Billy Goat. That nigga's a cold-blooded Billy Goat, boy. But she been at war with these people, bro. She been in the chat saying this nigga Jay-Z, these nigga Diddy, this woo woo. She been beefing with these niggas in different ways, and now she's finally getting her coup de grace. She's fine.
Wendy Williams tried telling us about Jay-Z. We all know that Wendy Williams stayed on Jay-Z and Diddy's neck both, but just wait till you hear this old interview that she did with Foxy Brown. We know for years that there have been rumors that Jay-Z had a physical relationship with a younger Foxy Brown, and Foxy Brown has recently said that none of this was true. But people are finding a couple things on the internet that make it seem like she might not be telling the whole truth about this.
It's really eat. Like, I mean, mess around. No, I wouldn't say that. Okay. I mean, you know that. Like, I wouldn't say that. Different role with Puffy than there was with Hova. I love Shay. And I'm not, I want to say that, so I just spoke to Shay this morning. I went back to say, I'm like a whole That's an artist. He's unbelievable. Is he? Jazz, let me tell you something. No one can do what Jay and I do. Like, for real. Like, and I really, if I have to say, out of any artist, entertainer in this industry that I have genuine love for, like, real, die-hard love for, is Jay. For real. That was her first. Art, you think she J Bond? You don't have to acknowledge it, Foxy. Just art.
That's why they silenced Wendy.
Qualification on it. Maybe Forbes son? Does that look like art? His mouth has been on you before. It's what the art is saying. Oh yeah, you like that? Yeah, I think a lot of them remember. I'm a lot younger than. Exactly. It's so Beyonce. He likes him younger.
Like the fact in this song, let them know they said I effed with Nas, and now they say it's AZ, but on the low, the real was Jay-Z.
Talking about the hood going crazy, niggas heard I fuck with bombs, and had a nigga big said I fuck with Nas, and had they say it's AZ. But on the low, real nigga was shit.
Wendy Williams was on all of their necks for years.
That's why they got rid of Wendy.
I mean, we heard about alleged secret babies. We heard about Solange in the elevator with Jay-Z. We heard about scandalous cheating rumors. Wendy Williams never missed. So to me, after everything we heard, it doesn't seem like these rumors were very far-fetched. But
Bro. That's why they silenced Wendy. That's why they put Wendy. Why you think Wendy went vegetable? Man, they turned Wendy into a vegetable. Turned Wendy into a straight vegetable. Cause she stayed exposing Jay-Z's obsession with teenage girls.
Did y'all hear about the girl who said her story was inconsistent when it came to Jay-Z and Diddy? Well, if y'all didn't, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened.
Hold on, I'm looking for the one. I'm looking for the one where Jay-Z.
This is footage of Jay-Z's accuser's interview.
what made you want to come forward and talk today? Because think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's
hold on. Wait, I'm trying to find. Listen, I'm about to find a video where where. Hold on, let me find it because I'm about to lose my train of thought. I'm about to find it.
Something for you, right?
Okay, let's get it.
Let's talk about Jay-Z's daughter, Blue Ivy. Everybody knows, at least the smart ones know, that the brain basically operates from right to left way more efficiently than left to right, okay, on the Phoenician, okay? If you take Blue Ivy backwards, Ela Yibi, in Latin means...
Hold on. He talking about the tour. Look, there go they whatchamacallit right there. There go the unfinished business tour right there. Look, right there to the bottom left, the unfinished business tour right there. All right, sorry, to the bottom. I don't know what it is, bottom left, bottom right to you. But you see it right there. It says unfinished 2004, unfinished business. That why you think R. Kelly was screaming mad? R. Kelly was screaming mad like, how the fuck y'all gonna do this to me? Why y'all didn't get jail? Why y'all didn't get Diddy? Y'all gonna do this to me? Yeah, Kels. Jay and Diddy know how to rack up the fucking munions and run up a beat. Kels, you a great talent, but even your talent, they got other people. They got other people. Other new talents that's coming in with a new genre of music that's coming in. So when it was time, when it was time to when R. Kelly proved no longer valuable to the Blue Bloods, they sacrificed him, man. And one of the ways that the Blue Bloods sacrifice you is framing you for a crime that you didn't commit. So yeah, a lot of times, yeah, and they'll make it a triple entendre. First they'll make sure that you'll be a part of sacrifices, then use you all up for that. Then after after you prove yourself no longer useful, they create you into a sacrifice a few ways, right? Sometimes they can physically do it especially if you owe a lot of money. They can physically do it and say you better off you worth more dead than alive. Or if you still can, you still can cause some motion, you still can cause some influence. We need everybody we can get right now because the people are waking up. So you can humiliate yourself for us, and you can put yourself in awkward positions to show that, you fucking with us. Why? Because that's one of the things you gotta do to prove your fealty to Saturn. You gotta make like you're humiliating, bro. You gotta humiliate yourself. Right? So a lot of these times, a lot of this stuff be right here in front of your face, but they showed us right there. We were just too blind and too naive to see it. I was there more men with teenage girls in the age we speak about. Well, I remember this, bro. I remember this. See, at the poor level, you can see how teenage girls will end up with grown men. Because poor people gonna do what poor people gonna do, get to the money, and grown men got money. But on a celebrity level, you gotta look at this. Beyonce's mom and dad put her into this shit. Motherfucking the R. Kelly victims' mom and dad put her in this shit. Aaliyah's mom and dad put her in this shit, bro. Fuck these grown ass men. What about her father and her mother, my nigga? There ain't no win when your mama and your daddy is the motherfucking snake in the grass. You can't duck that smoke. That's just some smoke you gonna have to get dealt with. And you gonna have to, overcome that situation and tell your testimony. But there you go right there, the unfinished business tour, bro. Yeah, man, niggas was doing all kind of weird shit right in front of our faces. We just didn't know it, man. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what this is.
So Disney was okay with this too? Disney, the platform that basically makes.
So once you show me the celebrity is aligned with Disney, look, man, wait a minute, y'all.
Alluded to Jay-Z may be next. What is your thoughts when you hear they done took down Puff, they done took down all these other powerful black people? Jay-Z's like the lone.
Jay is them people.
Whoa!
If you do the history,
Soul Train. Wait a minute. Nigga said Jay is this the Haven. Nigga said Jay is them people. Now we're traveling further down the rabbit hole. Is this agency versus agent? Man, listen, it's everybody for themselves, man. There's a regime change, and and the red bloods got a clearance sale going on right now. The Haven said Jay is them people. If you really pay attention to what's going on, let's go.
If you do the history of most of the people that got in trouble in the industry, big trouble, who they went to for help? When Lil Wayne was in trouble, who he go to? When me.
Hold on. I forgot about this.
In the industry,
These other powerful black people, Jay-Z's like the lone.
Jay is them people.
God damn. It hit different now. For some reason, that hits different now in 2026. That hits different now in 2026. Because if Jay is them people, and Jay on that blue side, and Jay is them people, that means them boys in blue, them alphabet automatic, this trafficking shit is crazy.
History of most of the people that got in trouble in the industry, big trouble, who they went to for help? When Lil Wayne was in trouble, who he go to? When Meek Mills was in trouble, who he go to? Meek Mills said it himself. Desiree helped me. So how could he be up next? You know what I'm saying? He is them people. I don't think they coming after him at all. I don't think they got.
Shit, look, I wanted to freeze that frame. You can tell a lot by body language. You see, he's lying and accessing the part of the brain of the imagination that conjures up things from nowhere, and he's looking down. He's looking down. It looked like to our right, but really that's to his left. He's not looking up to the left. He's looking down to the left. But I'm not about to teach y'all fucking body language in this fucking one. But I just wanted to show you. But shit, he was wrong because that nigga up next. They're gonna expose it regardless. Look.
Is them. He has a relationship with them. You talking about a woman that had a relationship with the feds for 20-something years.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't see them going after him. You know what I'm saying? But everything Jaguar be saying do flourish. So I can't count her out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro. This shit is crazy, man. Hold on, man. You know, so now that Nicki has confirmed it, you know, that shit hit a little bit more different now that Nicki has confirmed it. You feel me? What else Nicki been up to? Let me see. What else Nicki been up to? Elon Musk posted this 21 hours ago. He had Doge designer. Doge, you know, that's the part of the government that Elon and them is in, right? Bill Gates' emails is in Epstein files. Bill Gates emails in Epstein files. Steve Bannon emails in Epstein files. Reid Hoffman emails in Epstein files. Elon Musk reposted because they are guilty. Elon Musk got 13 kids, 13, 14 children. I'm pretty sure a person with 13, 14 kids does not like pedophiles. Think about it. I'm pretty sure, you know, Barron, Trump's son, and, you know, Melania and all them, you know, Trump got babies for the broad. You know, we remember when Melania had that little boy. See, I'm throwback, man. I'm from 1982, bro. I'm an anomaly in this game right now. I grew up analog and watched the world switch over to digital, and every single person that is being outed right now on the internet, I watched them growing up idolizing these people, bro. when I say idolizing, this is what I mean by idolizing. Uh, Taking their words and their interviews and their songs and their music for a for for their character, saying that they was really like this when actually that was just a persona, that was just some shit that they was acting. They really was some cold-blooded Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Right there with the Annie, are you okay boys. You feel what I'm saying? So nah, man, now that man, listen, Nicki Minaj then came out and said it. See, when Nicki come out and said it's man, when the last time Nicki came out? Can y'all tell me when the last time Nicki Minaj came out and said something about a rapper or said something about somebody that and it wasn't true? And it wasn't true. I mean, it was just this bold-faced lie. Like, I ain't talking about when she make fun of people, like, and call people this and that and the third. That's just her being Nicki roasting people. I'm talking about when she actually came, especially a person this big. When has Nicki Minaj ever come out about a person this big, as big as Jay-Z is, and say, hey, and just air it out right after she lined up with the right after she left the Blue Bloods and switched over to the Red Bloods. So it don't matter if you're a Crip or a Blood, it's all blood. I'll repeat it again. It don't matter if you're a Crip, Blood, GD, BD, Vice Lord, it's all blood. Blue blood and red blood, man. The blue bloods eat humans. The red bloods eat alternatives outside of humans. Okay, they show you this in the movies with the vampire movies, bro. Y'all gotta get caught up to speed that the vampires represent. It represents it's just a triple entendre. Number one, it represents uh, the hybrids amongst the Caucasians, right? It represents them. It also represents the reptiles, though, right? Because unlike the reptiles of Earth that can bathe in the sun, the reptiles of the reptiles of the species from Alpha Draconis or whatever you want to say where they from, or the ones that's originally here from the Earth, uh, they don't have a great relationship with the sun. So this is what that means when you talk about vampires don't like the sun. Meaning it's really a double, triple, quadruple entendre. One meaning that evil doesn't like good. Another meaning, when you're talking about the sun, you're actually talking about God, right? And when you're talking about these people, you're talking about they are a retinue of the devil, right? We all know who the devil and God is. The same devil and God is one and the same being. When it comes to the Bible, when it comes to the Quran, when it comes to all that, the devil and the God is the same being. But when it comes to actual real knowledge, when it comes to actual real inner knowing, when it comes to actual true divinity, we know that number one, the real God is the God that they always try to they put in your face, and he's all around, but they don't never say nothing about him in like on the front end. They always just hide and implant him in all of the things that the devil is doing, and you think is God. That's the one thing y'all got to realize. So most Christians worship the devil unknowingly. Most Muslims worship the devil unknowingly. Keyword unknowingly. They got those of them that are worshiping them knowingly. And I told you how the game goes. The game goes crossed over to the other side, and I didn't even have to die. So understand how the game goes. Now, boom. They got to let you know what's going on so that you can, now that with that knowledge, how are you going to adjust your life when it pertains to when it pertains to this celebrity shit, when it pertains to this Hollywood shit, when it pertains to this entertainment shit. Now that Nicki Minaj, uh, the biggest, probably the greatest, probably, if not mistaken, Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time. Let's just call a spade a spade. Ain't no female has been able to come and do what she's done yet. They're not gonna be able to do it because she's a real anomaly when it comes to rap. Let's just talk about that real quick. The greatest female rapper of all time. Just who is signed to arguably the greatest male rapper of all time, right? It's arguable and debatable, right? Outing out another could be arguable, debatable, greatest rapper of all time, using the president as the protection to do it. They already threatened her. They already threatened her, said she could get put in a blender. She know what that means. You about to put me in a blender. She hopped over to the other side to the red bloods and said, look, this is what I could do. This is what I could do. This is who I could give up. You dig? And now the war is beginning. Now the war is cranking. Crank that soldier boy. The war, let the wars begin. And so what's happening is what y'all seeing is this is y'all seen it on Twilight. It's a battle between Edward and Edward did the human thing and they boom, 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 hybrid, right? Yeah, so boom, right? And then the other vampires, they got the vampires that want to eat. They show you that in all the vampire movies. They have vampires that eat humans as a rule of thumb, and the vampires who spare humans and try to educate humans and keep them safe and all that good shit and mingle with them. They show you that with the on Twilight. Go watch the Twilight Saga and you'll see that whole shit is about vampires who want to eat humans versus vampires who don't want to eat humans. Red blood, blue blood. All the same shit, bro. So what you're witnessing right now is history in the making. You ain't gonna never see this shit again. You ain't gonna never see this shit again. This shit gonna go down in history. This shit about to go down in history so many. Listen, because once we know, and the exposures just keep coming and keep coming. And watch, you're gonna see some great shit is about to happen, and y'all just gotta get in shape and get prepared to inherit the greatness, man. A lot of y'all not even in shape enough to inherit the greatness, but some great things are happening in front of y'all face, and y'all just gotta recognize it and see it. Wait a minute. How many? Can we ask ChatGPT how many Democrats have turned into Republicans since Trump's tenure? How many Democrats have turned into Republicans since Trump's tenure as president? This is not super fit. ChatGPT giving it the bullshit answer, y'all. All right, but she says, so bam, summary, bam, there you go. There is no precise nationwide count of exactly how many Democrats have become Republicans since Trump first took office. Estimates based on state registration data and statistical modeling suggest at least several million voters have shifted toward the Republican Party affiliation over the past decade or so. But this is a broad approximation rather than a definitive figure. Several million Democrats are waking up and realizing that demo means demon. Don't get it twisted. When you go over to the Republic clan, it ain't no, it's both evil. Well, which evil are you choosing? The evil that eat humans or the evil that don't eat humans? Which one? The friend of my friend is my enemy, or the friend of my enemy and my enemy is my friend, or something like that. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Face ass. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That shit right there. Yeah, man. So Nikki going off in the comments. I'm here for it. Welcome to the real WWE. Welcome to the real WWE. Cause y'all watching the distractions in real time now. Ain't no football games and basketball games gonna stop y'all from seeing what's going on. Evil versus evil. Evil lives. Evil lives. You feel me? So it's like Harry Potter. One side of the coin, one side of the coin doesn't mind humanity flourishing. The other side of the coin wants humanity to suffer in pain and agony for shit show. So that's just any common sense human being that still has a pumping heart can understand that the way y'all going is going to self-destruct and kill us all. They show you that in the movie. Come on. How many times they show you in the movie evil getting the job done? Man, evil about to win, and then evil turn on itself. How many times they show you that in the movie, y'all? All this is evil turning on itself. That's all it is. It's all a fucking circus show. They're all with the bullshit. This is just, you're just witnessing a regime change, but a more permanent regime change. Because people are finally seeing that, wait a minute, this is what men actually do. They come in and they change things and make things better. See? And people aren't used to that because for the last, 15 years, for the last 15, 20 years, the Democrats have been dominating the polls, especially in the locale, especially in the local thing. But guess what? When they started to paint that agenda, that perverted sexual agenda that they try to paint upon us and force us to and try to force feed to us, they try to force feed a perversion upon us, right? That's what we're saying now, perversion, right? Inversion, a distraction, anything to get you to not find out that you are God. All of this was all this for. What is all of this for? So that you can be distracted, so that you don't learn that you are literally a God in flesh on earth, here to experience and learn how to become an even greater God through life's lessons that you chose before you got here. That's that smoke that you don't want to research. This is why the people, remember, he just said, by allowance. When they make announcements like this, when Nicki Minaj make an announcement like this, and everybody don't completely just stop listening to Jay-Z and completely just anything Jay-Z got going on, just completely stop fucking with it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna say, "Oh, okay, well, it's cool that Jay-Z is doing that," and they're gonna try to go with their move some more. That's just like in jail they say don't open that door. When you in jail, what do? So in jail, niggas be playing punk games. They be playing gay games, like joking and playing gay games and shit. And real niggas know, man. Real nigga ain't playing no punk games. Real nigga ain't playing no gay games. Why? Because once you open that door, you can't. Once you open that door, it's very hard to close it. And there are gonna be times where nigga fucking with you where you don't want to be you don't want to be played with in a homosexual way, bro. I never played gay games and never will play gay games. Ain't no such thing. But in the penitentiary, they be playing them gay games, right? And all the dudes, I done seen dudes get their booty took from playing gay games. Yeah, I done seen niggas get their booty took. And when I say to get their booty took, I'm not talking about, but I've seen strong arm too, but I'm not talking about the strong arm. I'm talking about the intimidation tactic, where they intimidate a nigga out their booty by tough talking him and and rough handling him, and then and his will breaks and he just gives up his booty. I've seen the other kind too though. Old boy, was old boy, did something wrong in an inappropriate way to a child, or probably unalived the child, and this, that, and the third happened to the child, and they had their way with him, caught him, ran a train on him, then killed him. Yeah, I seen that. I done witnessed that. How niggas listen. That's savage. That's the savage. That's the savage beast of males. How niggas dick even got hard to even do that. That's a different wiring that men don't got. That's a different wiring that men don't got. A man ain't about to get hard. Man ain't about to just come kill you. Oh yeah, you did that to the little girl. Bop bop bop. Ooba bop, and boom. So what you're witnessing with the Trump administration, what you're witnessing with Nicki Minaj, the reason why Nicki Minaj looks so uncomfortable because it's very uncomfortable going public, changing sides. You changing sides? You switching sides? You switching sides? It's very hard, bro. It's very hard. So when you see her, she's trying her best to just adjust that, damn, I just snitched on the whole gang. I just snitched on the whole gang. But You got to think about it. Like 6ix9ine, your gang was trying to kill you. What other? Your gang was trying to unalive you. What other choice did you have, Nicki? Can you tell me? You only had one other choice: to hook up with that dude from New Orleans. To let that dude from New Orleans give you the hookup, jump ship, and join the winning team. That's just, I mean, that's just natural logic for a female to do, especially when her own team planned on Xing her out. Yeah, they was trying to X you out, Nikki. You know they was trying to X you out, and you use that get out of jail free card. You use that get out of jail free card when they try to X you out, Nikki. Come on, man. Stop playing them games. We know what happened. We know what's popping. On the full moon, it's a ritual. You know, it's all for the show. But 50% of this shit is fake and 50% of this shit is real. And it is up to you to decide which part of it is fake and which part of it is real for you. Because a lot of y'all don't see the signs. A lot of y'all don't see the signs. Y'all think of these people as not magicians. Y'all think of these people as not warlocks, not witches, not people practicing sorcery, not people worshiping Saturn, not people worshiping Satan, not people, all of the different names. Pan. We could do that. We could do a whole breakdown. And I can show y'all each name of each god that y'all think is a devil or a demon or a god or an angel is nothing but a derivative for the name a derivative, and it's sourced and is linked back to Saturn. Get the book. Get the book right here. Boop, there you go. Get the book. I explained it all in the book. But you niggas don't even know how to read no more. You niggas, I get this too many pages. Men, you know what I'm saying? You're not men no more. Y'all males. Y'all males, y'all don't know how to, So I guess somebody got to come out here, man, because remember, real men are spiritual, bro. A real man is spiritual, bro. All the spiritual men got all the broads. All the spiritual men got all the females. All the spiritual men got all the children. Even the men who got a lot of children, a man that has a lot of children, he got some spiritual shit going on. He got some type of invisible shit that he believe in that's making it all possible. Yeah, I believe Nicki Minaj. Jay-Z, I believe that you are a very, very, very vile and evil. I can't even call you what you're doing is evil. Wait a minute. Let me find. Can I find my motherfucking thing where Jay-Z Jay-Z groping a young girl, and everybody try to ride me off and say, "Oh no, you just reached it." Hold up. Jay-Z gropes. No, Jay-Z touches. Jay-Z young girl. Damn, man, I gotta find it, y'all. Freak. I'm gonna find it again one day, and I'm gonna present it to y'all next time. You feel me? I'm gonna present it to y'all next time. But there's a video that I had where it shows Jay-Z at a concert groping his daughter. Oh, Jay-Z daughter. That's what he was doing. Groping his daughter. Hold on. That was, I think it was his daughter. I said young girl. Let me go. Jay-Z daughter. Hold on. Jay-Z daughter. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. I'm gonna go in my files. I got two. I got a terabyte on this bitch. Look, I'm gonna go through the files and look. But there was a video that I had presented. I've been out this, and there was a live stream that I had to take down that one of my channels had got deleted because I was exposing Jay-Z and exposing that industry for all of that bullshit that they own. So nah, man, y'all, the conspiracy theory circles, the conspiracy theorists win again. The conspiracy theorists win again. Think about this. Nicki Minaj, the greatest female rapper of all time, just exposed Jay-Z as a child predator. I'll repeat it again. Nicki Minaj, the greatest female rapper of all time, just outed and exposed Jay-Z as a child predator. I wonder what they distracting from us now. I wonder what they distracting us. Why they distracting us with this right now? I don't know. Or has the rooster finally come home to crow? Has the rooster finally come home to crow? Is the great grand holy mother finally exacting justice? Uh, Is great grand holy mother finally passing down the judgment? We shall see. As more continues, do you think Nicki greater than Lauryn Hill? Lauryn Hill is a singer. What are you talking about? Lauryn Hill is a singer. You can never say Lauryn Hill. You can never say Lauryn Hill rap skills. No, Lauryn Hill don't got a rap album. Lauryn Hill got a singing album that she features herself rapping in. She features herself rapping in a singing album, but she don't have no rap album. Nicki got whole rap albums. Nicki got a whole rap album. Nicki has, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Nicki didn't already, yeah, you just broke. Gangster Boo. Stop it, please. Gangster Boo is elementary. Nigga, what? Y'all just want to be, man, see, I was trying not to hurt people's feelings. But if you want to hurt somebody's feelings, don't even talk about nothing from Tennessee when it comes to rap. If it ain't 8 Ball and MJG or 3-6 Mafia. Everybody else is like, yeah, Project Pat, Gangsta Boo. Project Pat had a, man, I know, I wouldn't listen to no Project Pat. I wouldn't listen to no Gangsta Boo. Man, listen, I don't even listen to female rappers because they rap be trash. Let's get this clear. Young Nicki probably one of the only female rappers I got in my motherfucking playlist. What? Female rappers? What they ain't talking about? They ain't got no what? They ain't talking about shit. I want to fucking. I don't listen. I rather hear a nigga talking about I'm riding around in a coupe. But today's female rappers ain't talking the shit I want to hear. They ain't talking about they in love with they nigga. They ain't talking about they holding their nigga down and keeping it real with they nigga. They ain't talking about They talking about keeping these niggas, fuck these niggas, ooh. And I already know y'all talking about them bitch ass niggas. So I don't even gotta listen to female rap because they talking about bitch ass niggas. I'm FREE, fuck nigga free. Look, that ain't got nothing to do with me. See? How can a real nigga, I'm a real man, how can I relate to being fuck nigga free? And, Glorilla though, I like Glorilla though. Outside of Nicki, I'm fucking with Glow. I do got Glow in the Rolodex. When she was talking about that. Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow. I got that yeah, Glow in the Rolodex. I'm not gonna lie. But let me see. Nah, the new wave of the new wave of shit. I had this one artist that I was pumping in the Rolodex. She was promising, but yeah, man, ain't nobody holding a candle to Nicki, bro. Show me one female that can out rap Nicki Minaj, and not just out rap Nicki Minaj, but actually say the shit that Nicki Minaj be saying that bust your intellect open. Nicki Minaj just say some shit and make you think, what she meant when she said that? Like a male rapper. Remy Ma ain't got no metaphor. Remy Ma plain basic 1, 2, 3, and she a clown. Remy Ma is a clown. She broke. She ain't got no money. Remy Ma ain't got no money. I'm not. Lil Kim, you lose. Listen, Lil Kim, you lose because you ain't held the crown long enough. No, remember, who has more longevity than Nicki? Lil Kim ain't got more. Boy, what? What? All Lil Kim talk about is sucking dick and getting fucked. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I bought Lil Kim's first album when it came out, nigga. Why? Because all the hoes loved it, nigga, and I was surrounded by nothing but hoes. Fuck is you talking about, boy? We talking about bars. Lil Kim bars. Biggie was writing Lil Kim's bars, nigga. Nicki be ghostwriting for the industry. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Biggie was writing for Lil Kim. Nigga, they said, oh, Safari was writing. Safari was, man, they lying to y'all, nigga. Safari wasn't writing for Nicki. This is how y'all, this is how niggas be. Look, he probably wrote a song or two, and sure, she let her man write a song or two. Every female don't let a man wrote a song for him. Nigga said Remy better than Nicki. He can't say no reason. I just named all the reasons why Nicki better. He can't say no reason. I just told you, Nicki got better bars than Remy when it comes to metaphors, similes, when it comes to double entendres, triple entendres, when it comes to style, nigga, when it comes to character and vocal inflection, as well when it comes to harmonization and vocal being able to sing and do the harmonization, as well as subject matter. Nicki has a better subject matter. And Nicki is always big bro in these hoes. These bitches is my sons. She always got a metaphor for these bitches as her sons. Stop playing with her, bro. I'm a real artist. I'm a real rapper. Wayne created two icons. Nigga, talk about it. Talk about it. They get that from Lil Wayne, nigga. Talk about it. They get that shit from Lil Wayne. They seen that fucking little boy stay in the studio and do nothing but motherfucking rap. And that's all they look at. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you talking about people that don't matter. We don't know who the fuck Ransom from Jersey is. The only Joe Buttons is from Jersey. And I used to fuck with Joe. I used to fuck with Joe. See Joe Button first album. Y'all sleeping on Joe. Go get Joe Button's first album with the Pump It Up. Pump it up. Pump it up. If you can't even get it wrong, you can't. Go get Joe Button's first album with the Pump It Up on that bitch and listen to all the songs except for Pump It Up. Boy was spitting. Everybody thought he was gonna be the next Jay-Z. Failure. He was a failure. He was a failure. I don't know why I didn't know why he probably didn't acclimate to the MK Ultra swell enough. I don't know. But he was a failure. Yeah, Joe Button Cypher on BET was elite. Man, Joe don't listen. I don't know what happened to Joe, bro. Man, listen, these are the things we'll always forever have. Now we're finding out with Cam and them. Now we're finding out through these blogs. Now we're finding out through these video things. Now we're finding out that these guys were doing all kind of crazy stuff. But the Dipset and State Prop never got together. That was crazy. The breakup with Jay and Dane, that was crazy. Yeah, Jay Blackball Joe. Yep, Jay Blackball Joe and Jay Blackball Gilly. Jay Blackball Joe, Jay Blackball Gilly and Wallow. Not Gilly and Wallow, but Gilly. He had Blackball Gilly. Yeah. Right now, Joe Button, another Jersey representative. What you talking about? I'm talking about Joe Button, the only nigga. Joe Button is probably y'all most famous Negro. What nigger, sorry, excuse my French. What BLK person is more famous than Joe Button in Jersey? Joe was one of them. Not the man, look, Redman, them, Redman, but Redman ain't got more. Redman got more clout than Joe? Redman ain't got no more influence than Joe. Jay didn't want to be an artist. Jay wanted to be like Dame. And that's what he did. He got rid of Dame and he became Dame. Or his version of what he got, a bigger and better Dame. So let me see, Jersey. When we talk about Jersey, and when I think about Jersey, I think about New Jersey Drive, the movie. Oh yeah, Tresh from Jersey, Redman from Jersey. Yeah, I think New Jersey Drive. If I'm not mistaken, Tupac from Jersey, huh? Or Tupac was born in Tupac from Jersey. And then he moved to New York, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Tupac from Jersey, and he moved to New York. So yeah, that movie was fire. How that New Jersey Drive, them niggas was, boy, listen, them niggas was getting it on that bitch. You heard me? But all right, Pop was born in Brooklyn, but I knew some kind of way Pop was born in Brooklyn and he moved to Jersey, or he was born in Jersey and he moved to Brooklyn, some kind of way. Oh, there you go. Tupac, NY, Baltimore. There you go. That's the right answer right there. Baltimore. He was born in Baltimore, ended up in New York, or born in New York and ended up in Baltimore, some kind of way, and then went to Cali and all that shit. If you get signed, is it possible to not go through the doors and be? Yeah, they call that the one hit one. They call that the one hit one. Did you ever see what I call that the Roddy Rich? No, not the Roddy Rich. No, not the Roddy Rich. Yeah, I do call that the Roddy Rich. I call that the Roddy Rich. Or I call that the who else did that? They got a few people that did that. Roddy Rich did it. I call it the anomaly. Why you think Roddy Rich ain't had no clout since the box? Because it was time for him to do the children, and he couldn't do it. A real player nigga that get pussy ain't gonna want. And you broke out and got 25 M's out the gate with your first single, like with not your first single, but your first professional commercial successful single, went #1 for like ever. For like he can still right now, right Roddy Rich right now, he didn't lost all this clout. He didn't sign up for he didn't get down with the get down and now he ain't famous no more. Doc, tell him about that Calm Down by man, listen. Man, if Joe Budden come on that podcast and start playing that, come and take a walk with me. I'm I'm seeing a couple things wrong with the way that I'm living, so take a walk with me. I just need a second opinion. Introduce you to my friends. I gotta see if you notice, if they loyal, or if they all got an ulterior motive. System snake niggas, me and them don't chill anymore. Ever since I got signed, they don't think I'm real anymore. I'm paranoid, so excuse me if I seem to be nervous, but everybody in my past now they trying to resurface, trying to rekindle. They don't think I know they in limbo. I got cousins I never knew. They trying to pass me a demo. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I told you, man, I need your opinion. Me and them never spoke before, so I don't see what's so different. Dudes I don't know, they recognize me, start extending their hand. And I'm tripping ready for beef when he was only a fan. Cause these niggas in my hood said they don't like how I'm repping. Let me know how strongly you feel what I be needing. My weapon, there's some sort of protection. Should I carry a pen and pad and ask everybody in the fucking hood for their suggestion? I'm letting the labels know that Jersey City is gifted when they didn't know that Jersey City existed. But it's cool, dawg. Certain cats in Jersey City so hateful. Certain cats in Jersey City ain't grateful. All they say is I don't chill anymore. Ever since I got signed, they don't think I'm real anymore. Boy, that boy went off. That boy went off. That boy went off, man. We thought everybody, even Jay-Z said that boy nice. He was next up. Guess what? Blackball, blackball, blackball out the industry. Yeah, got him. Got him. Jay went on an extermination run. Jay got rid of Beans. Jay got rid of Cam. Look at all the people Jay got rid of. Them niggas is happy as fuck right now. Look at all the people Jay got rid of in the industry. Jay got rid of Beans. Jay got rid of Cam. Jay got rid of 50. Jay got rid of Beans. Jay got rid of Cam. Jay got rid of 50. Jay got rid of what's the boy name? What's son name, man? If you want to be technical, I think DMX sacrifice was Jay. But that's just my personal opinion. What's dude name? The other dude, man. All of the state prop niggas, man. All them niggas, man. He got rid of all of Bleak. He suppressed Bleak. Bleak was supposed to be something big. Shit. Jay got rid of Bleak. Jay got rid of Dame. Jay got rid of Biggs. Jay cleaned house. If y'all don't really see, like, Jay got rid of everybody. Jay sacrificed every friendship with everybody. Oh, Jay sacrificed Pimp C. Yes, that's a popular opinion. Oshkino finally talking about it right now though. Why? Because the non-disclosure agreements are expired. But most importantly, um, the red bloods don't care if you the red bloods don't care about what men do. Definitely benefited from Big and Pop. Oh yeah, remember him and Diddy playing that together. Remember, cause Tupac had put Jay-Z in the thing. Yeah, Jay-Z, nigga, Jay-Z, fuck you too, nigga. Yeah, yeah. Pac had said, Jay-Z, nigga, fuck you on tour, bitch ass nigga. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, man, listen. The blue side, I'm telling you, the commission on, look, man, listen. The boy, Diddy and Jay X'd out Pac and Big so they can be the new Pac and Big, and they became the new Pac and Big. Remember, old boy from Mobb Deep, he got rid of him. The Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Look, boy, listen. Yeah, boy said Jay-Z the devil. Man, Pimp C just got hit with a big pimpin', spending cheese. Next thing you know, something in your drink. We was under a spell back in the day. How did we not know? Yeah, because we was under a spell. No, literally. We were under the spell of wizards and warlocks and witches, and they had us under dun 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 dun. They had them synthesizers, and all that shit was mesmerizing our brain, bro. If Big was still alive today, Jay wouldn't listen. If Big and Pac was still alive today, Jay and Big would not be nowhere near who they are. And they knew that back then. These niggas gonna take us out. Let's take them out. These niggas' natural manhood is gonna. Big was ugly as a motherfucker. Still was able to influence the females. Pac was the ladies' man. They both had better flows than Jay. They both had better flows than Diddy. They both was yeah. And they both was what? Geminis. Pac was a Gemini. You ready for this? Pac was a Gemini. And no, so yeah, Pac is a Gemini. Big is a Gemini. But guess what Jay is, y'all? Jay is a Sagittarius, and the Sagittarius and Gemini are mutable opposites. Look it up. So it's almost kind of like it was in the stars for him to do. Because Gemini and Sag is mutable opposites. So it's not far fetched to see a Gemini beefing with a Sagittarius, or it's far fetched to see a Sagittarius snaking a Gemini. That's not far fetched to see, and that's what Gemini. Why you think Gemini and Kanye? And remember, Kanye a Gemini, and Kanye be going off on Jay. If you really want my real opinion is that once you get into the upper echelon of selling your soul, they do a natal chart on you, and they do a gematria calculation on you. They hit you with the gematria, and they do a natal chart on you. And when they do that, that tells them who you're going to be in the cult. According to your natal chart and according to your gematria, that's going to tell them which role you're going to play in the cult. And just like the NFL, only the top NFL players receive a script. Only the top celebrities receive a script. You have to be A-list. If you're not A-list, why do you think it's called A-list? Because the A-list celebrities will receive a list of things that they got to do to make it look real. Okay? You see? Foxy a Virgo like Beyonce. Yeah. See? There you go. And the reason why, if you said Foxy a Virgo like Beyonce, because Sagittarius and Virgo, you can see a lot of Sagittarius and Virgo couples. If you just Google that, Sagittarius and Virgo couples. And Jay and Beyonce is a Sagittarius Virgo combination, and you'll probably see a lot of Sagittarius Virgo combinations. I've seen like 3 in my lifetime. I've seen J and B, I've seen Gandhi and Shanika, and I've seen what old girl name is and her dude. They're all Virgo Sag, and all of the males are Sag, and all of the females are Virgo. I think the Sagittarius male with the Virgo female, that should probably go like crazy. Yep, because they're all mutables. A Sagittarius is a mutable sign. The reason why y'all get along so easy because Sagittarius is a mutable sign, Virgos are a mutable sign, Geminis are a mutable sign. So y'all understand each other because y'all all over the place. 5135. Please write that down. 5135. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy how much information is coming out about these things. But I believe Roman's revenge. Remember, and we're not only getting to that part. We're gonna have to do a part two because we gotta stay tuned to see what's about to happen. But Cat Williams had already told us and warned us. He was the first warning. Cat Williams had already told you about the Diddy's and da da da, and then Diddy got busted, and then Jaguar Wright knew talking about y'all doing Diddy. What about Jay? Bob Jay got busted. Boom. Well, not when I say busted, exposed. Um, Exposed, and it don't take no damn Epstein files. Nicki Minaj said it, boy. I believe Nicki fucking Minaj. Fuck is you talking about? I've never known. Now, even though Sagittarius is maybe 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 hard to handle, or maybe hard for certain people to handle. I've never seen Nicki Minaj has never been known for her. Oh, let me play that. Oh, let me play that one thing. I wanted to show you the one thing. She's been planning this shit for a long time. Let me show you how Nicki Minaj and the Blue Bloods been planning this shit for a long time. What's this here? Hold on, man. Let me mirror this shit back. Let me mirror this shit back. Boy, watch this here, boy. Watch this here on Twitter X, boy. Shit. Boom. We going in here. Bookmark. Watch with Nicki. Watch Nicki right here, y'all. Here, go right here. Check this out. Watch this, y'all.
Who is the biggest in the music industry?
I want to say, but it would be so real that I can't.
Are you gonna play the fifth?
I gotta plead the fifth on that one, but honey, child, I was to say that. There's two names that I want to say, honey. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, two guys, for lack of a better
Two guys?
Yeah,
Two men?
if you want to call them that.
Wow. Two infantile dickheads.
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 Wishing for the kids to fail right now, but I ain't gonna. So keep it moving, and I am gonna go get spot one of these days.
Give it up for Nicki Minaj, everybody! Yeah. Exposed. Who is?
Oh shit. It's not on the screen. My bad. But you heard it though. Damn. It's supposed to be on the screen. Why the fuck it ain't on the screen? Let me take it back. Let me put it back. All right, let me try it again, y'all. My bad. We just gonna get to the end. He had asked her, who is the biggest DIK in Hollywood? Who is the biggest dick? Like, in white people and in the Caucasian world, being a dick is actual being a bad person. Right? So, wait a minute. Watch this shit.
The biggest in the music industry.
I want to say, but it would be so real that I can't.
Are you gonna play the fifth?
I gotta plead the fifth on that one, but honey, child, I was to say that. There's two names that I want to say, honey. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, two guys, for lack of a better.
Two guys?
Yeah.
Two men?
If you want to call them that.
Wow. Two infantile.
Hold on. I keep telling you, they're not men. They're not. That's why these females be doing that to them, because they're not men. They're beta males. So you say, if you want to call them that. Two guys, if you want to call them that. Wait a minute. Watch this here, y'all. Watch this here. Ready?
Dickheads.
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 Wishing for the kids to fail right now, but I ain't keep it moving. And I am gonna blow up your spot one of these days.
Give it up for Nicki Minaj, everybody. Yeah.
And in this picture, she puts, "Oh yeah."
You feel me? You feel me? She said, I'm gonna blow up your spot one of these days. Well, one of these days just happened. She said she's gonna blow up the spot one of these days. One of these days just have this crazy because in my opinion, Nicki and Jay-Z on the same level lyrically. Yeah, that's why they showed you that on that they showed you that on that Monster. When Jay-Z she told you the treatment that they really gave her when she did the Monster shit. And she seen that they was really just trying to play on her. When you go look at the song Monster, everybody, and it's Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Nicki Minaj. If I'm not mistaken, Nicki Minaj is the only female rapper alive or dead that has a song with Jay-Z and Kanye West on the song together. And it's her song. I mean, it's if I'm not mistaken, it's her song or Kanye's song. The only female rapper. Show me which other female rapper got a song with Jay-Z. Show me another female rapper that got a song with Kanye. Show me another female rapper that got these songs with Lil Wayne. None of these female rappers got songs with Lil Wayne. None of these female rappers got songs with Drake. Which one of these female rappers got a song with Drake? Come on, man. Nicki got songs with all the big dogs. And she had the best verse. Nicki got a song with all the big dogs and she always had the best verse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Show me uh show me a female rapper that got songs with all the big dogs. Show me if they got a fraction. Show me a female rapper that got a fraction. Cardi ain't got a song with none of these niggas. Why? Man, come on, man. And she got a song with Beyonce. And she got a song with Taylor. And she got a song with all of the big dogs in the game. Nicki Minaj, at one point in time, Nicki Minaj was the feminine cheat code to have a female rapper. If you have Nicki Minaj on your right now today, you put Nicki Minaj on your song, shit gonna do crazy because she got a crazy following. It's Kanye's song. Okay, yeah. Yeah, her and Ye killed that song. Yeah, her and Ye murdered that bitch. Went off, man. I'm telling you, I was fans of these people. That's why this shit is appalling to me. That's why this shit is blowing my mind. Boy, when I was asleep, deaf, dumb, and blind, there was nothing you couldn't tell me about these people. Man, you would have told me that Jay-Z is a predator. I would have called you a hater. I would have called you a hater. Oh, nigga, you hating on Jigga. You hating on Jigga, my nigga. You hating on Hova. That's what I would have told you. You hating on Hova because a nigga got rich. That's what I would have told you, dog. Man, come to find out that shit was really true. Thought about her husband, though. Why is she with that type of guy? So it is my understanding. This is my understanding. This is my understanding of what happened with that situation with her husband. Her husband, if I'm not mistaken, that happened when the man was first and foremost, it didn't happen with no baby or no, it wasn't with no child. It was with a grown, it was with a grown female accusing him of fucking with a kid. A grown woman accusing him of fucking with a kid. Right? Boom. It was all good. All right, yeah, her husband crazy. But see, when I seen that her, they withdrew their statements and they didn't stand on business and stay on truth and all that and all kind of shit got mixed. I said, well, you got the benefit of the doubt with it. But if you go back, he was a young guy. He was a young guy that got accused by a young adult girl for messing with, if I'm not mistaken, a 13 or 14-year-old. But for the most part, I'm not saying that Nicki isn't with the shits. I'm saying that look at how the other side throw darts at one another. In the political world, it's called mudslinging. Look at all of the mud that's being slung right now between the red bloods and the blue bloods. So I'm not saying I'm saying Nicki has traded sides. She said, I'm not fucking with the blue bloods no more. I'm coming over here with these red bloods, and I'm going to expose all of the shit that I can expose that ain't gonna get me killed with the blue bloods. Now I've been one, and I'm with Trump now, and Trump is more powerful than Jay-Z. That's just yeah. She sided with the guy that's most powerful than Jay-Z, and as soon as she sided with the guy that's most powerful than Jay-Z, all of her enemies and Jay-Z himself have been so-called exposed. And she spoke it out of her own mouth. And spoke it out of her own mouth. Called him a child predator out of her own mouth. And said that the satanic elite are unaliving, Xing out little infants and doing the chrome and doing the satanic rituals. And yeah, she spoke it in the mighty name of Jesus, which is also the devil Saturn. But she's showing you that this is the Illuminati rules, and they got to tell you what they're doing. They got to tell you what's going on. They can't have you in the dark, or karma, or the benevolent ones will hit them with a karma kickback. I never said she's not with the shits. I never said she's not with the shits. I'm saying that, hey, Nicki Minaj is with the shits. I'm saying, hey, look, you guys and us, we need to fall back. Why? Because you're witnessing her trade sides from the blue bloods to the red bloods. The red bloods are exterminating and systematically terminating the blue bloods. And you're seeing eligible members of the blue bloods jump ship onto the red bloods if they do these preset prerequisite things. Notice she had to come out and say, Trump is my favorite president. Notice she had to come out and do this PR run. Notice she had to do certain things to receive it. It wasn't just no, oh, we love you, Nikki, come on over. No, it was a trade, it was a transaction, a deal. And she's seen, remember, and she's beefing with all her blue bloods. She's beefing with Meg Thee Stallion, blue bloods. She's beefing with all the females. She's beefing with Beyonce's husband. Beyonce don't like, come on, man. You about to lose over here. And then they threatened her life on the nationwide internet. And when they threatened her life on the nationwide internet, she tagged the Republican administration. And now here we are. And you're seeing a true to form. You're seeing a true to form puppet change puppet masters right in front of your face. You're seeing a true to form puppet choosing and saying, Geppetto, I don't want to be a puppet anymore. I want to be a real boy. And he went over and going to the side, going to the vampires, the red bloods who don't eat babies, who don't eat humans. That's all she's doing. She's just trading sides. That's it. But we get to see and entertain, we get to see and be entertained by the fact that, hey, a A-list celebrity just said the craziest conspiracy theory thing that we all been ridiculed for. Everybody who's been exposing these people like me and Dwayne who got our chain, who got our, I like to call it our chain snatch. What is our chain snatch? Our channel snatched because we were saying these things. What? I'm great grand holy mother. I'm neither left, I'm neither right. I'm 100% fully well-rounded. Up, down, left, right, side to side. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as left. There's no such thing as right. But you know what there is? There is a such thing as positive, and there is a such thing as negative. Let's see how long you last with negative. Let's see how long you last with positive. Because positive holds a 10 times more stronger charge than negative. But most importantly, I serve the great grand holy mother of all divine. Nigga, fuck Jesus. He's a pedophile. See? Michael, fuck Jesus. He's a pedophile named Saturn. I wrote a book on him. I wrote a book on your Jesus. He's a pedophile named Saturn. And his children are the synagogue of Satan. And his children are the synagogue of Satan. And Satan is actually Set, the ancient Kemetic god Set. And Set has the curse of Cain, this is why white people are white. And get burned by Ra, the Most High, son of the Great Mother. According to what? According to the hieroglyphics. According to the hieroglyphics. Any else? Any other questions, Michael? What you mean? No, the Bible says Because you're painting Jesus to me, so let me paint your book back to you. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved. I don't have to explain anything. I'm already learned. I don't have to explain that. You got to go on your journey. And you got to find out the things that I found out on your own. But I wrote a book about it. I explained it all in the book. Go get the book. Black Cube Codex. Saturn exposed, sovereignty restored. Go get the book. Go get the book. Go get the book and read. I wrote the book on it though. I explained it in the book. I explained it in the book. Yes, I hear the voice of the great grand holy mother in my head loudly at all times. I hear the voice of the great black mama of creation in my head at all times. Not voices, one voice. Not voices, plural. I hear one voice in my head. What's that voice? Who's that voice? The voice of the great grand holy mother of all divine. I hear her in my head at all times. She tells me what to do. I am the puppet of the great mother. Is the Ten Commandments in the book? We're talking about the Ten Commandments of life? The Ten Commandments of life, the think positive, the pay attention. That's what you're talking about? No, but you could buy the book and buy the book and you can receive the Ten Commandments for free. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Who's Saturn? Saturn is a fallen angel. Yeah, nah. Saturn is Yahweh. Saturn is Allah. Saturn is Pan. Saturn is Baal. Saturn is Bilal. Saturn is Satan. Saturn is Zeus. Saturn is Father Time. Saturn is Kronos. Who else? What other names? Oh, you don't believe me? Hold up. Let's go. Exposing the false god. What? What? You want to expose the false god real quick? Oh, here we go. Before he was Saturn, he was Set, the brother who murdered Osiris. This is why he got turned ashen white, and it's called the curse of Cain. Okay? Okay? The brother who murdered Osiris. Set is the one who brings division, inversion, and false authority. He was the first hijacker, the one who betrayed the divine order of the Great Mother. Mhm. The name Satan is a linguistic evolution of Satan. The word Set lives inside of sunset, which is the death of light. He rules the night, the desert, the void. But more dangerously, he rules illusion. Over time, Set disguised himself under thousands of names. Saturn, the Roman Time Lord. Kronos, the Greek devourer of children. El, the Canaanite god of law and structure, root of the word Elohim. Baal, Lord Master. Jehovah, wrathful desert deity. Yahweh, as portrayed in the Old Testament, full of war and jealousy. Sabbath Lord. Saturday equals Saturn Day. Allah, in certain interpretations of pre-Islamic origin, tied to the lunar deities. The demiurge, Gnosticism's blind, jealous creator. The architect in the Matrix movies. Father Time, Chronos with a scythe, right? The Great Deception. Wait a minute. And every time he changes his mask, he builds another system, another religion, another language trap, another cube. The Great Deception. How Saturn mimics the true source. Saturn, aka Set, has no creative power. He is not a god. He is a copycat god, a plagiarist, a trickster, a cosmic identity thief. He steals the symbols of the great grand holy mother and father of all divine, the true creators, and inverts them. Divine love becomes legal marriage. Sacred sex becomes porn addiction and sex work. Spiritual labor becomes soul draining jobs. Holy geometry becomes box-shaped prisons. Sacred food becomes dead packaged meals of processed food. Organic time becomes clocks and deadlines. True karma becomes courtroom punishment. Real light becomes LED screens, TVs, and digital tricks. Chakras, right? The chakras become the zodiac rose. So literally, the zodiac is literally the chakras in disguise, your soul in disguise. Divine memory becomes false history. He reverses the blueprint, turns creation into consumption, and installs himself as the judge, banker, warden, and priest of reality. He is not the source. He is the middleman between you and the source, always intercepting your energy and redirecting it through rituals and contracts. The prison is invisible, but the keys are inside of you. This grimoire is not a book. It is a spell breaker, a manual for matrix hackers. It will show you every lie, decode every sigil, and name every trap. You will see how the cube controls your daily life, how Saturn hijacks your emotions, your habits, and soul, how to activate the chakra codes that no cube, no ring, and no contract can touch. This isn't about belief, it's about seeing. And once you see, you can't unsee it, my nigga. I wrote the book on him. I wrote the book on him. You want to read about who he stole the technology from? You want to read about who he stole the technology from? Just pick a page. Boop. Who he stole the technology from? Let's go. Let me go. Let me pick a page. I want to get a good page. Let me get a good page. Let me get a good page. Who he stole the technology from? The Great Black. Let's read about the Great Black Mama before we go. You ready? Here you go. Here you go. Here we go. You ready? So now that we know that Saturn is Yahweh, now that we know that Saturn is Jesus, now that we know that Saturn is the God of the Bible, Old Testament and New Testament, now that we know that Saturn is Allah, now that we know that Saturn is Chronos, now that we know that Saturn is El, now that we know that Saturn is Father Time, now that we know that Saturn is the Grand Architect, now that we know that Saturn is Set, now that we know that Saturn is the original devil, now that we know that Saturn is actually cursed and Saturn is actually Cain, right? And Cain is the cursed one, the one whose skin that is turned ashen white. This is why white people's skin are white. They are literally the children of Set, Saturn's children. This is why you should never call yourself a children of Israel, because white people are the children of Israel and you are the gods of Israel. This is why Saturn is also all around you everywhere. And you have to break free of this cube through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is how Adam and Eve got kicked out of the garden, because Adam and Eve bit the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and they automatically seen that Saturn was not most high. This is why you never see Adam pray to Saturn. This is why you never see Eve pray to Saturn. Eve and Adam never pray to God. Why? Because God even said in the Bible, right? Behold, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. Who is us? The gods. So understand that Saturn is the original devil. Remember, Saturn is not a planet. Saturn is a dwarf star. And remember, all stars are the big gods. That's the big gods you see in the sky. And those rings around Saturn are his prison cell. If Saturn didn't have those rings around his prison cell, it'll be all out. It'll be all out crazy right now. It'll be all out crazy right now. So Saturn is in a prison, and y'all call it the rings of Saturn. And those rings are listed as A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, the 7 rings of Saturn. This is why it's important for the body to get vitamins A through K, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But what? H is also the symbol for Saturn, and K is also the symbol for Saturn. The whole alphabet belongs to Saturn. So, for those of you who don't like me talking about Saturn, fuck you. I'm gonna tell the truth. I wrote a book on Saturn, nigga. So I'm gonna always represent my intellectual property. And in my intellectual property, I prove beyond shadow of doubt that all of the gods that you worship that are males are actually Saturn in disguise. And number 2, that if you are a male, no matter what kind of male you is, you shouldn't be praying to no other male. You shouldn't be praying to no other male for your reality anyway. Go learn about the goddess. Oh, damn. Boom. She is heaven. 7. Sheba. Now you know why now you know why heaven is often referred to as sevenfold, the seventh heaven. The word heaven literally means seven. The word heaven literally means seven. And seven is the name of the Sabian great mother, the sevenfold mother called Sephek, Seba, Sheba, or Heba, Heva, and Hova, which the term Jehovah comes from, right? She is the seven spirits of God and the seven spirits before the throne in Revelations 4 and 5. As Aditi, she bore the seven sons in Hindu mythology derived from the Ali, her first seven sons in the original African versions. She is the seven eyes which run to and fro through the whole earth. Zechariah 4 and 10. That phrase makes no sense until seen in its hidden astrological meaning. As the seven pole star constellations that never set, she is the Mexican mother goddess, Sivicotl, the serpent woman of seven serpents, the seven sisters of the Pleiades, the candlestick with seven branches, and the seven spirits of the great bear found in Kemet, China, and Japan. She is the seven cows, the seven bears, or the seven sisters found in the oldest mythologies. She is the Zeb of the biblical Zebulun, a son of Yakub, or a son of Jacob. No wonder the original names of God are female. Ready? Allah. Allah, the name, is a late Islamic masculinization of the goddess Alat, formerly worshipped at the Kaaba in Mecca. Islam's Allah is a male transformation of the moon goddess of Arabia. Her ancient symbol, the crescent moon, still appears on Islamic flags, even though modern male Muslims deny its feminine symbolism and roots. She was part of a female trinity. The other two deities were called Kore, the Black Virgin, and Al Uzza, the powerful one. This holy trinity was known as Manat, the threefold moon, a version of the triple goddess. Amen. Amen is the name of God in Egypt. So-called Christians still say amen at the end of their prayer and in church. What does that tell you about the God amen? Really? It is a goddess amen. For before God amen, there was a goddess, ament, A-M-E-N-T. Ament, males took off the T and now it became amen. God, Amen, derives his name from Goddess Amen, who preceded him. The biblical God is called the Amen in Revelations 3 and 4. Amen means hidden and was also a name for the womb. Who's got the womb? Not men or even gods, nor even God. That's why wombless male gods had to resort to creating man with just clay. But Goddess gave birth to her children from her holy Amen, the womb, the original great black. Amen contains Aum, and Am, the holy cosmic mantra, the primordial word allegedly uttered at the beginning of creation by the great mother, the original Logos, the word herself, the reversed Om. She is the reversed Om. She is the Mo, the mama, the mother, huh? She is the Ma. She is the Mu. She is the Muah, which are all mother symbols. We can go. We can go. But I done held y'all for enough. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.